First of all, I can't even read the.
That's terrible.
the
I don't really like it at
It
all.
looks like
It
like
look like
the
that
1980s Slayer cover or
Really?
like some font, like some.
Yeah.
It look like it was made
West
on-
Coast album.
It like it was made on Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, you were
that
saying
looks
that.
terrible.
Oh, here it goes. Y'all not gonna join in with this? Y'all not gonna join in on this?
I threw something at the kickback.
Welcome to Color Radio. I am Jusha. King Ball in the building.
Hey, that's me, Squad Squad.
We got S. Dot, the best engineer in the game, in the building. Hello, S. Dot. We're at Office Studios.
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
are.
Office Studios. We have
Thank you.
Chris in the building.
What's up with it? It's Bracken.
What's
Hi,
cracking, sir?
George.
George, hi, George. We also have special guest brother of the show, Kickback. How you doing, Kickback?
Hello, I'm here.
Kickback, how
Hello,
you
Sam.
doing? How you
Jamal's
doing, man?
throwing paper towels at me
I sure did.
because
They
he's
get rid of
he's
it.
in 10th grade.
It's gonna be a good
Tell
time.
him to get rid of it.
It's gonna be a good time. Chris,
Yes, sir.
top 5 and your social media now so they can find you.
Y'all can follow me on Lames in Your Set.
Hey,
Damn, top
still,
5.
Still a top 5 Twitter name too, or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
definitely.
pretty
Mhm.
that's
Social media
solid.
name.
Has been.
Okay, had it for like 12
He's a
years
lame
now.
on your set.
Mhm.
But
Represent.
you talk about like in general.
Yeah, in general, what you
Damn.
like, man?
Top
What-
5, top 5.
Whatever you want to use. Top 5
Let's
cars,
say-
top 5 shoes, top 5.
Oh, let's do shoes. I ain't did that.
We was just
Okay,
talking
let's
about
do
shoes.
some. Okay, top 5 shoes. Top 5 shoes. It's all gonna be Jordans, definitely.
That's fair.
No, it's not, cause
That makes it easy.
the
though.
what's them 9s? LeBron 9s. Well, in general,
Oh,
LeBron
yeah.
9s
Mm-hmm.
or 2s. Damn. No, the
Ooh.
9s. 9s
See
have way
what I'm
more
saying?
variety.
Yeah,
The
look at you.
LeBron 9s.
Makes it easy.
Jordan 3s, specifically
Mm-hmm.
white cement, black cement. Oh, what is that? Oh,
Oh,
11 True Blues with
That
blue and
sound
blue.
right. That sound right.
Talk to me.
What else?
See, I love
I
when
just-
people know the names.
Like the
of
blue on blue.
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
trying not to
just
join
the
in too much.
numbers,
It's
but-
great.
But the names as
What
well.
are shoes? 1,
That
2,
was
3,
definitely
4,
2011.
5s. I actually for 5s for real. I'm gonna say 5s.
Wolf Gray Files, crazy.
Metallic is classic. The metallics, the green beans, the olives, the fire
Those have
reds, the 3Ms. Like I
Pictures
could go
popping
on.
up in this.
How many shoes is that?
That's like 30.
Three?
Is
Is that 3?
You did it.
That was three. That was three
You took
numbers.
care
though.
of 3. I
Keep
think that was
going.
3. Yeah.
He said the 9s, the 5s,
And
the 3s.
Yeah.
Damn, what else? Honestly, what's number is that? 17. Jordan 17.
Jordan 17.
The
People really don't
briefcase
go that high.
with the
With the
briefcase.
briefcase.
Yeah,
With the
with the
briefcase.
briefcase.
With the
Yeah.
briefcase.
Anything past 13,
the
I got a
briefcase.
funny feeling.
18. 18.
That's
like
what I'm
17
saying.
was back and
I
forth,
specifically
though.
just said I'm only getting Jordans over 13.
You only getting them
because
over
it's you collected too many in the past, so it's like I got to do a different
Yeah,
set.
and like it's
Yep.
just a retrospect, and then it's just like not rocking those. Like
That's
you
dope.
gonna
They not.
see like
Except for the 17.
2 pairs of Yeezys.
You should carry the
Dunks
briefcase
ones,
around with you.
And my last is probably gonna be I'm gonna say the Grinches
Mm.
by Kobe 6s.
Mhm.
Fire.
Oh, the
Fire.
Yeah,
Expensive.
those were the,
Like, you
the-
forgot about
like the
these.
moments-
Expensive.
Those are the moment where I realized I was like, oh, people like Kobe's like that.
Yeah.
Like when they
Yeah.
went crazy
Yeah.
over. The,
Yeah.
like,
Me too,
like-
because
They
people
started
didn't like
jumping.
low tops once upon a time. He
Exactly.
really made people start liking them.
Egg-
Because of the
Or at
ankle
least-
support.
At least,
It was all
hooping
about the
them.
ankle
was that
support.
like the first 2 like Christmas shoes? Like
That
Well,
wasn't
it
even
was-
Christmas
it
shoes,
was
I don't
the-
think, because it was a Christmas.
It was early
version.
on when
Yeah.
when they started doing it,
Those
like
came
because
out in
Brian
summer,
had
I
some
believe.
too.
okay.
Yeah,
Those
because
came
it was
out in
like
July.
because
I wanna
him
say.
because they would wear them on Christmas though.
Yeah,
But like
'cause
it'd be
the
him,
concept.
Brian, Katie, all them
Yeah.
niggas that had their own colorways.
Yeah.
And shit. LeBron that time
Matter of
they
fact,
started-
that time frame where all 4 of them had their own shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
That was
shit-
all
that
busting.
was
I'm so
good.
pissed I can't get no KDs because I don't fuck with him.
Oh.
I think all his shoes.
I never
damn
liked the
near ugly.
KDs.
I like the 4s, the KD 4s, like the pearls.
Those probably like the
East
best
Ooh,
West
the
ones.
Aunt Pearls were it.
Out of all of
yes,
them.
the Aunt
Those are the best
Pearls.
After
ones.
5, yeah.
I like the colorway idea, but I'm not a fan of that man's shoes. And the only pair that I really liked was the year he went to go to state the first year, and I was like, damn, I can't even fuck with him. And I
The
liked
8s,
them
I
that year.
think.
They might have been 8s, I don't know, but I liked them as a hoop shoe.
Well, y'all already led into the transition. Is Steph Curry the greatest point guard of all time?
No,
Oh, point
no,
guard?
no.
No, he's definitely like
He's not a
top,
facilitator.
though.
He's a scorer. So
he passes the
top
ball.
dog.
He's a two guard that's
is he known for
playing
passing the
one.
ball?
He's
but
a two guard that's playing.
He's a
one.
two guard that's playing one, but I mean that's what all the point guards have
They're
to do now.
saying
Score.
he's jumped Isaiah as the best small point guard.
That's fair. I mean, he got more rings than him.
Saying, who's a better point guard of running a team, leading a team, and getting your team to the championship?
Still Magic.
Oh, okay.
Magic.
That's
It was
fair because
easy.
he did it out the
It was
gate.
easy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I mean,
easy for him.
that's
without
insurmountable.
anybody's
Well,
I think
nobody
that's
will
why
ever
they're
do
saying
that.
small ball guard.
Yeah,
because
like,
Magic is.
he's like
It was a
6'9".
different. It
Yeah.
was a different vet right there. Like
was
he's
huge.
big as like what?
It was point forward.
Yeah, he
It
point
was
forward
point
for real.
forward.
He
It
was
was
Brown
point-
for
he was a
Brown.
point center. Y'all gotta watch Winning Time on HBO.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
good.
first
It's really
year.
good. It's really good.
I like
Magic era.
I like how Jerry West is salty about that shit. I'm like, hey, oh well.
Hey,
It's
it is what it is.
pussy.
Wait, the real one?
Yeah, he's
Real
like, this
Jerry
is not
Yeah.
a
I
representation
mean,
of me.
all of them hate it. Magic hated it. He was like, I wasn't fucking that many bitches.
Yeah, all right.
yeah, all right.
I don't believe that at all.
Curry just won the championship.
Shout out to that.
Maybe this should come out a week from now. Just won a championship. They're saying
Finals
he's
MVP?
the best. The Finals MVP.
He got 4 rings now,
Five
right?
rings.
Four
Four.
rings.
One Finals MVP.
Two MVPs. One time unanimous. First ever unanimous decision. Obviously a first ballot
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. But now they're talking about the roster, the
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, and is he the greatest?
No.
I have always thought of him as like, oh, he's a game changer. He's the different like since he's been the one,
Generational.
like,
Generational.
since he started doing the turnaround and walking off, like when
Yeah.
the kids started doing it, like he's AI now. Like
Yeah,
he's
that's
their
the
AI,
other
I'm
comparable
yeah,
person.
Yeah.
but he has the rings.
And he got the rings.
So that's
And he
the
got
difference.
unanimous MVP.
But
You know,
but what,
Bron
one of
coulda
the
got
other
that a
differences
couple
is like his whole team, like right now, like the Celtics, his whole team was built and they stuck together.
Well, I mean, you
The
can't
whole time.
hold it against them that the organization is ran well because we're so used to our teams
But
being
you also
poorly
got to
ran.
put that in there because
Poorly.
you
Yeah,
will put
because
that in there
without
with the
Draymond, a
Spurs,
lot of
too.
that don't happen. Although
Could-
he be fluky, like he
You got to think
runs
about that. Like with the Spurs, you can't say they don't got a ring without
Yeah.
Popovich. Like
Yeah,
that don't
Tim
happen
Duncan
no
out the
matter
gate.
what era. Tim Duncan in general.
David,
Tim
you
Duncan
know,
and Popovich,
good-
you can't say that don't happen without them two.
What that
Manu.
says is a good organization,
Yep.
and they said
Great
it today on
organization.
SportsCenter.
top tier.
It goes from the good owner, good organization to the good
General
players,
managers,
the players
all
that
that.
buy into the culture.
Yeah,
And what the Warriors had is a good culture.
that
and
team
I'm just
alone-
We watched it. We
re-spinning
saw
off
it.
I
We
give
watched
you.
this shit,
I
yeah.
give you 3 dynasty teams. That one, obviously, it will be maybe 96. No, 97 Bulls.
One of those Bulls
One
teams.
of
Bulls
those
This is
team,
one
it
of
don't
them.
really matter.
Don't really matter.
Spurs,
Those and then our 2016 Cavaliers.
and Dynasty.
That one team.
I mean, they
I mean,
accomplished.
more.
You gotta talk about.
win
You gotta talk
one
about them.
team.
You gotta
That
talk.
one
You gotta win more than
You
one
gotta
in
talk
one
about
year.
them Lakers.
Wait,
The
we was
Can't-
there every
3P
time.
Lakers.
Now,
The 3P
LeBron's
Lakers then?
dynasty of going
Yeah,
to
LeBron
the-
himself. But
the
at
finals.
this point, those Warriors, well, Steph and them, they don't win what 6 times and won 4
Six
of
time
them.
in 8 years.
So I mean, they creeping
6
up on
times
his
in 8
no,
idea
I'm
of
sorry. I'm sorry.
My second only got 4 rings.
Four
rings
won
in 6
4
years.
rings in
and like 8.
Or
like
eight, something
or
like
10.
that. Because they
It's 4
lost
and
a
8.
couple.
It's 4 and
They
8.
lost
It's
a
4 and
couple.
8. Yeah, it's
Right,
4
right.
and 8. And they wanted to be 4 and 6 to make it a dynasty because that's what it seems like the
Way out the
the
losses.
Spurs did, and then the Bulls did the 3 and 6.
Yeah.
So they
Because the Lakers got them 3
6
early 2000s and they went back.
They won
to back.
3-3 back
three
in
and
the day.
three, yeah.
That's fair. But I don't think he's the best.
I give them.
He's the best shooter all time,
he's-
obviously.
bruh,
Yeah,
hands
definitely.
down.
But what
Obviously.
would make him
That
the
should be
best
pissing me
point guard?
off.
So what
Him
would
to
be the
actually be
1,000
him to be an actual point guard. Like I don't like. I mean, we watch him play. Like I don't consider him like a person that's floor general and everything.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
mean, he's just so polarizing as a shooter. You got to respect that coming over half court.
Could you say
And just
that?
pulling that.
And
stuff
Draymond
out.
just having that little bit of ability to maybe
Having-
make a shot.
Would you say if you put
He
if you
can
put
pass
Curry
really
on
well.
anybody else's team, would they get the ring?
I will never know. I can't even tell you that. I don't know. 'cause
Like,
he'll
would he
never
fit
leave.
in?
He'll
Putting
never- he
Curry
probably
on
could.
anybody
I
else's
can
team.
figure,
Good basketball
I can
players gonna do that.
figure out people to replace Curry with.
I'm
Put
just happy
Lillard
that
in them.
they proved that they can win
If he
again
ever go
without
down,
KD.
get Lillard.
Dame need to
Sure.
go someplace. He need to chill on that loyalty.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Dame
need to get out of
definitely.
there.
I
need to
love
leave.
Dame, but
He
chill.
definitely need to
Here, here's a hot take.
Bradley Beal too.
Ooh, I like hot takes.
If Stephen A.
Oh shit,
wanted to leave Sports Center or wanted to leave ESPN, whatever,
it'll be a great day
I think Jalen Rose can take his spot
and be much better at his job.
easily.
Much better.
Easily take his spot. Be the man because he said that the putting Curry on another team, yes, he will be Curry.
Yeah.
He'll get his shots, but the way the Warriors as a whole they score loud.
Yeah.
You gotta score loud. Jordan Poole, he hit that bitch. He
Yeah.
running back. He jumping. He has that like the sleep time. Like those moments that they're
playing
scoring
on-
loud.
Ironically, I was cheering for them through this, which is weird for
I hate
me.
Boston too.
I hate Boston so much. So
I
I was
hate
like,
I hate
both
them
of them.
both.
because I
Like,
hate
Yeah,
them
I hate
both.
both them niggas.
But like,
But-
I hated
them
Boston
both.
first. It's always fuck
I'm
Boston.
about to say, yeah.
Then
But
fuck
us
Boston.
having the Cavs and Warriors,
really
joint,
didn't
we
want the
really
Warriors.
don't like them. But
I
I
really
find
didn't want the Warriors
find
to
myself
win.
liking them niggas more and more for whatever reason. I
Because
don't know
they're
why.
because
They're not a
it's
direct
them
comp.
against the
I
world.
like that team a little
Yes.
bit more though than
It's
like
them
the
against
one
the
like 2015
Oh
Warriors.
yeah, because we
I
was
kinda like
dead
that
ass
one.
one of
This
like,
because
take their
KD
heads
not on
off.
there. Hell yeah.
No, before KD got
like,
there.
Oh,
like
okay,
the-
then, yeah,
like
yeah.
them just being hot.
Together.
Because it was what was his name?
It's like, how y'all
Lance
vote?
Long.
Lance Stevenson.
Andrew
I'm just you
Bogut.
said Lance. I just know what you
No, not Lance Stevenson. It was he had the
Bosa.
crazy
Sean Livingston, the mid range.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the
he had a
mid-range
resurgence
there.
too
Oh
because he
my-
fucked his shit
he's
up back in
still
the
on the
day.
team.
But he was a top
He's
tier
still on the
talent. He just
team?
hurt
Yeah.
himself, so they get people
Yeah.
like that. No, he
No,
retired.
I'm
I thought
sorry.
he retired.
He's still part of a part
Organization.
Of the team. Yeah, he's part of the
Because
organization.
he was top tier talent,
Bruh,
but got injured
yeah.
early on. So
Yeah.
like when he was floating around, he found a spot with them, and they knew what to do. And
Him
he
alone,
couldn't miss a
him
mid
on that
range shot to
team,
save his
I
life.
hated him so
I
much.
respected that man
But
jump
he
shot.
was doing
every shot.
he was
but he was
crazy.
doing it. Like he was doing.
crazy.
They had
with
people
it.
that bought in, like you said.
And
Guaranteed buckets.
that shows again top tier culture because they kept him on, and what they're talking about with doing with Iguodala is making him an
Player
assistant coach.
or assistant. That's tough.
Ooh, that's smart too.
Just put him
smart.
just put him straight into
They
the
gonna do
assistant
that
role.
with
He
Udonis
been there for a
Haslam,
while.
too.
Because
He
that's
definitely
why
a
I
vet.
said
They
that.
do with
Definitely a
Udonis.
good
And, you
vet.
can, and that's
It needs to be.
invaluable. That's invaluable stuff because that doesn't happen nowadays. Because most people already out the league anyway,
Exactly.
or just young as hell.
Exactly.
Niggas be 18.
So
He already transitioned.
a wrap up. The consensus said he's not best ever. Not best ever, but is he on the road? Does he have a chance to be? Is it just not his playing style to be best ever?
Like who's a better point guard than Curry right now?
because
in general.
because we got to put the Jordan, the Bill Russell, and the Magic in a
Kareem.
certain in a certain realm.
Yeah. I feel like there has to
he
always
not
be
ghost that.
categories.
He not
There-
Rush
there-
Mushmore.
There always has
He
to
top
be
10 though.
categories with this shit because
Top
there's too many people who have
It's too many
played.
people. It's too many-
Like
it's too many
it's a
people.
grand scheme. It's a small sample size of people who've played in the league, but in the grand scheme, it's a lot of people. When you talking about best, if you got like
He's just
5,000,
he's the first one to electrify the game with shooting.
He
in
the
the
first
way
person
he
to get
does.
away with shooting like that and not get yanked out the game. Because when we was
Because
that,
they
we
make
would
it.
get took out.
You make
Hearing Steve Kerr say that at a point, I just had to let him do what he had to do.
because it's different.
We recognize
was
that he's a
like-
good he's a good
Jalen
player.
Rose said it's called scoring loud.
Yeah.
Like those buckets. Like we seen the against the Cavs like a lot of the times. where
That
it's
shit
like,
hurt.
That
Yeah,
shit
hurts.
do hurt.
That hurts.
And when
Especially
you down by
when
three,
it's
You're
like-
not even paying
down by
attention
three.
either.
So
When you up
But
by
you
like
knew what-
13,
yeah,
if
but
you
you
go
knew
down
what
to
was coming.
three,
If you look at the
They
finals,
made three of them
if
bitches
you
in a
look
row,
at the
I'm like,
finals,
I be wanna
game
flip the
6,
damn
because
table
obviously this is
over.
going to come, whatever, game 6, Boston was a 14-2 starting the game, and them niggas went on a whatever run,
But there's
and
no
it was
other-
over at that point.
It
Like,
was
no other-
over after that.
There's no
They-
other team that can shoot like
It
that.
was over at the
There's
end of the
no-
first quarter.
oh
It
my
was
God.
done.
psychologically,
Them niggas quit because they was like,
they
oh,
young too, but they gonna
they
stay
getting
together.
hot.
I mean, they played
Draymond
terrible
hit
at-
one?
They played terrible at home.
That's
the
my
Celtics.
thing.
The
When you
Celtics
see
played terrible
Draymond
at
get on a
home.
roll on a 3-point game, you want to quit.
And game
you,
6
you
straight.
When
literally
we played
wanted
them
to
game
ass.
7, Draymond had like a triple double in like 30.
And
Like, he
we
was
wanted
about
to
have one
quit.
this
And
week.
we was
He had
watching
12,
that
12,
like,
and 8.
what?
That don't make no sense.
We
He
was
had
like,
12,
man, if
12,
Kyrie
and
was
8.
in, man, that never happened.
I still thought if Bron
That
dunked on
never
him
happened.
that game, he would have ended his life. He would have
I
had to
don't even watch
retire.
that shit. Honestly, I'm like,
I
fuck
just
this
re-
shit.
one thing I do like
Yeah,
about
that shit was
Draymond
boring. I
Green
hate
is
boring
he do
finals.
respect
Fuck
that he
them niggas.
acknowledges
Nah,
that
for real.
LeBron is the best player.
That's
That
because they're
shit
friends
boring.
now.
I don't
What the
care.
consensus is saying,
'Cause he's not on the
They
Cavs.
brought up Bron again. They brought up Bron and bring it all and wrap this up because again, I love what you're saying. Fuck both them teams. Fuck
Oh,
them.
for sure, 1000%.
If they would have lost in a tie, both of them
Lost in a tie like a
Just-
hockey, like
yeah,
a hockey
just-
game.
Just to that, bro. I wish
nobody
that
else
could have
just was like, hey,
You know how they be
it's a
like, we
draw
could
this
give
year.
the losing play, like the losing team the MVP. How about we don't give these niggas nothing?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nobody get it.
Oh my god.
And
We saw
Andrew
some
Wiggins
hating
should have
ass
got that
niggas, but
MVP.
hey.
Oh yeah.
It should have been Andrew Wiggins because he was the game changer. If they
Yup.
didn't have Wiggins, they would have lost
Yup.
that bitch. 'Cause
He
was-
replaced
There was
Iguodala.
Lock Tatum
absolute-
up.
There was
He
absolutely
replaced
no
Iguodala
way
slash
that
Kevin
Steph wasn't getting
Kevin
that
Love,
play.
not Kevin Love, Kevin Durant.
He locked Jason.
He was-
Tatum.
he was
Hey,
two
Andrew
people in
Wiggins
one.
is due some respect eventually.
He does.
Yeah.
And he getting a check.
For the
He
former
getting a
And
check.
he
number
getting
one,
that check. That's what they're
draft.
talking about. We
Yeah,
got to get
he
that
getting a
bag.
Yeah, about to get the bag. Jordan Poole came out of nowhere for me though. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Leading into another, I don't say even a surprise. Well, I knew it because I listened to DJ Academic a lot. Drake's surprise album.
Mhm.
I don't really like
Never is honestly never mind.
it. I don't really like
First of all, I can't even read the
That shit
the
terrible.
actual
I don't really like it at
It
all.
cover.
looks like
It
like
look like
the
that shit was
1980s Slayer cover or
Really?
like some font, like some.
Yeah.
It
looked
looks
like it was
like
made
West
on-
Coast album.
It like it was made on Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, you were
that
saying
looks
that.
terrible. Like, yeah, you seen like
I
that shit
seen
looks
it.
terrible.
Drake is trolling us.
Oh,
But Drake never.
1000%.
He's a
He
singing
trolled us
at.
on CLB
Only thing I
with
do
that
like is
emoji
Sticky.
cover.
I kind of like
Sticky
CLB,
was
though.
smooth.
I like CLB.
Everything
though.
else
last
I don't
two-
like.
We're
I
gonna
don't.
get
The
into
last
it.
I
two
ain't
of it,
finished
I
it.
like on there for sure.
It's
The
a
last
few
two.
songs.
Going
one with 21
into
and
it, people
Terrible.
didn't know it was a dance album.
But they should have
Genre-
read that it said pop.
It said
I saw
in
that.
the description it said pop and dance.
That's what made me say, okay.
so but
Yeah,
so
dude.
so if people really wanted to be on it, it said it very clearly what it was going on.
But my whole. Oh, go ahead.
What is your viewpoint of it as a dance album based there? And then what is your viewpoint of it as in the discography as his 7th studio
Hold up.
album
Hold up.
and going into
So a nigga like me, right?
Like you.
I didn't even know that it was,
E-
it was
exact-
Pop and Dance. I just saw
But-
Drake and I was like,
Let me click on these bars.
and no. It was 3 albums. It was that one, and it was all. Now I think about it, was all lined up in pop shit, motherfucker. Because I was on Apple Music and it was all
Mhm.
lined
Like on
up.
the
It was
cover, the
number
browse.
2 as the new release, and I just saw out of these because I was cutting grass real quick.
Mhm.
Drake hated everything.
The Sticky, all right.
Sticky was fire.
But the
But-
last two and Sticky.
I didn't even finish it.
I
The
know.
last
A
I cut
lot
it
of
off.
people
The one,
were
Cut
with,
it
the
off.
one with
Cut it off.
21 is
yeah.
fucking fire.
I ain't
But
the whole
but
thing.
the first half though, as far as a singing pop though, if they played it at the roller rink, okay. Anywhere else, I don't know what the fuck you playing this at.
My whole thing
said
is
that
like
shit.
it's not his
That's
first
white
time
people gonna love
like
that shit.
dropping
believe they
nothing
will.
like that with dance or pop in it.
Exactly.
Like views
Exactly.
definitely had
More
like
life.
the dance hall, more life, definitely, and there's bangers on there like passion fruit.
Little
Mhm.
infused things here. and
Yeah,
there.
like you
Not
know
a
what I'm saying.
whole
Like those
concept
is
of it.
hard. It was a playlist, but
It's
Yeah.
palatable more now.
I'm
that
gonna
you
have to
yeah,
give it
it's
a-
like this not
I'm
your
gonna have
first
to give it
time.
a
So
play.
for you to drop this, and then on top of you trying to compete with Kendrick and
I mean,
Beyonce dropping,
that's
next month.
what we think. They just
So-
dropping shit.
I
But I,
hope
feel
he
like
not-
that's why it dropped sooner
Is
than
he
I
you
hope
trying
this-
to compete with
yeah.
Kendrick, or is he trying
Not
to
even
compete
compete,
with?
But
but
this is
with,
his
like
time
of the
frame to drop
rivalry
album,
of them
though.
being where they at.
Like
in
this
the rap
is
game.
shit.
this is
Trying
when
to
everybody
everything.
dropped their shit. Like
But,
Yeah.
because he dropped CLB what in September.
He
September
dropped it 4
3rd.
months ago.
So I mean that's pretty close to him dropping studio albums.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean I
Yeah.
feel like it's hard to say he's not.
Yeah, because that's
trying
his
to do
first
that.
time he did that,
Because I don't really care one way or the other, but I feel like it's kind of hard to.
and
not
that's
think
why I
that.
was kind of skeptical. I'm like, I don't know, because he never
But
dropped
at the
within
same
the
time,
same
like,
within a
that
year
time
span.
frame.
He usually drops an album and then a tape, a quick,
Yep,
a
something
scary
quick.
hours,
Yeah,
or
that
some
Florida-
Lucy's,
that-
Or
that
be
Dark
popping on
Wayne
people's
tapes
features
to
and
demo
then
that.
like
Exactly.
popping out like that.
Yeah, he ain't
Before,
really. He was
like-
on Jack Harlow shit, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
And he
stuff
gave
like
a really
that.
good verse for real.
he's
But
probably doing too much work winning his league.
But like
basketball
for us,
shit,
like
you know,
his discography,
championship.
like I just feel like that tape is just gonna be last.
it makes you appreciate the other
Like
stuff.
it's just gonna be last.
does
Taking it for what it is, though, it's probably good, and you need to give it another listen. Not,
I'm
not
about to
that
say,
I
yeah.
need
Yeah,
to.
no,
too,
like-
Since
but
it's so new, I will, but
you have to. But
I'm gonna give it another listen for sure. So
it's
that way I
not
can
for
have
it's
a
not for
different-
us though. It ain't for us.
it's not.
That's fine though.
if we were going to like
A rage.
Coachella, right?
Oh, that's probably going crazy.
It's going stupid at Coachella.
When's the last time you been to Coachella?
I've never been.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't.
But a
But
festival,
understood.
at any festival where there's painted stomachs and crop tops on,
And white people with dreads,
that bitch is going crazy.
I always want to go to a raw
And
free
locks.
locks.
Excuse me.
In his discography, obviously, I'm not a house music person. I can't tell you one house music artist, one house music track. I know that the sliding dance with the hey baby, that's a house music remix that popped off on TikTok.
That's probably the only
And
thing.
he
I
did a
know.
remix of
And
that.
he did a remix to that remix
This
and
is
made a
weird.
song. It made an actual song out.
Oh,
of
that's
it.
what that
smart
song
because he
about?
made more money off his own remix.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Wait.
So he is
Who,
smart.
who did that?
Hurricane Chris
did?
Yes,
Hurricane
he did.
Chris.
Yeah.
The Hurricane Chris news.
Video
Wow.
and all.
He
Video
put-
and all.
Wow.
He put a verse on that.
Y'all put me on real
dance
quick.
TikTok.
I
craze.
seen it, but I ain't know it's for that song. I ain't know he hopped on that song because I seen him
Interessante.
like popping. I'm like, what Hurricane Chris in the
Yep,
video?
Yep.
'Cause I fuck with Hurricane Chris.
I don't got no problem with her.
Like, I don't have no problem with
I
artists.
have,
like,
I have a,
I don't care. Like
I
Rich
have
Boy
a-
could
I have-
drop something.
I have a.
and I'd be
he
like,
could throw some.
I'm gonna give it a
Ds.
listen. Like you know what I'm
Pause.
saying? Like people had their moments, and they probably got some more
I
stuff.
mean,
to drop.
Hurricane Chris got a spotty pass.
A spot.
yeah, he got some charges. He
I
got
feel
some
like
charges.
we used to
Oh,
all
no,
go to the
this
same
is
bar
another
one
story.
time.
Probably
He
does.
got
He
some
got he got bees in his head. He
Yeah,
probably
he got
got some
bees
shit
in his
going
head.
on.
He still got beats
With-
in the set? Yes, he does.
No,
Yeah.
he cut it.
Yeah,
I
he
thought.
does.
I thought he cut his
I
hair.
thought it was like more
He
of like
got
a,
braids?
He got,
He grew back.
braids.
Hey,
y'all asking me. Y'all asking me.
When I
on
seen
the
him for the
updated
charge, he had his hair cut.
Oh, how he had to cut it.
He
But
probably-
no,
he
it was-
look older with braids. I mean,
Yeah, he don't. He got the far back hairline joint going on.
The Stephen A.
So yeah.
my lord.
So it being Drake's first full dance hall album or dance
Majority.
Jersey Club album, I'm not judging it against
You can't.
the rap shit. It's just not going. But I want to hear from a Jersey Club person, enthusiast,
Their perspective.
and where does it stand up?
Wanna hear
Because
from some
now
fist pumpers.
they just said that
That's fair.
on the charts at Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, he broke the dance
Of course.
album music
He gonna
first,
do that.
first day ever.
whatever
sales,
genre
whatever.
he
He broke what now?
the
The
dance
dance.
genre stuff. He broke the record for the
I mean,
first
because we
album.
all thought it was
Side
regular
mission.
shit.
So
side mission.
with that
Other
being
than that.
even said, the genre he broke the news on is where he wanted it to be.
Yep.
You think he just
It was aimed.
every
It was
year he's
aimed.
like, you know what? I'm gonna hit a different
Side
category.
missions.
Yeah.
It's side missions. He already done did everything.
Remember when he was doing the
High
British
key.
shit? We was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that was on
But
more
he
like
had a-
Chopper.
But he had a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Now he brought Dave to us. He brought a lot of those Skepta. He brought Skepta over
Right,
here. He brought
right.
he made those names.
These
Common
people
to
that
the-
have been around for a certain amount of time, they do have to do other shit. Like we was talking about Wiz, like he's doing things that he wasn't doing in the past. So
Yeah.
Right.
it's like, obviously you're doing different stuff.
Tim's. He brought Tim's to. Well, he brought Tim's to me.
A word?
Yeah, like
I was already hip to her.
Butters?
Yeah, I didn't hear.
I was hip to her before.
Timberland?
I forgot what
No,
song.
I
The
don't
song with
remember.
WizKid, and then she was on
Wiz
Fountain.
Kid. He brought a lot
I
of
like
Wiz
saying
kids
goofy
over
stuff.
here too. Like again,
Oh, right.
Through
She's
Drake,
so fine.
I through Drake, I got hip to the Afro beats movement and all of that because I'm like, oh, who are these people? Because he got the tops on there.
Because you're not going to not have people on your shit that ain't popping somewhere. When
So
you
I
him.
looked at the credits and the stuff on Tidal because Tidal is what I'm using. Tidal shows you the credits and who produced and who wrote on a lot of it. A lot of the samples have 6, 7 people on. So these are people that are producing and mixing and all that
Yeah,
shit
whole bunch
on
of stuff.
on the beat. So hopefully these people will come out like, oh yeah, he sampled my hit from '97 that was going crazy and blah blah blah. Like I don't know
Mhm.
because I'm not a dancehall person.
Yeah, not a clue.
Now what we can do is judge the one rap song on there with 21 Savage.
That bitch hard.
That bitch hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we want
Oh,
from
yeah.
Drake.
It is.
Oh yeah.
He's in
That's
full rapper
summertime him.
mode.
That's summertime him for sure.
He's
I was in the
full
whip
rap
like, oh, there
mode.
it is.
He's in full.
At the end.
21 Savage came very
He had a
quickly.
very good verse.
So
He's
I'm
improved so much. I'm so proud.
Yes, he's improved.
Proud of my slime.
And he's low key.
He low-key
He's-
did
the
have bars back in the
stigma
day.
of being a low key rapper. He does
Yeah.
that well.
I-
He does it better than Kendrick.
He got the better.
Pops it when he needs to.
He got the better.
He does it better than Kendrick.
you can't go with 5 years.
I feel like with 21, he has the best like consistency with his albums and tapes. Like it's not
He's not
one.
trying to rush it.
It's never
His
like
interactions with
I
his
never
fans.
said a 21 project was shitty.
I can't do that.
I
Never.
Did that.
I say that with anybody else, and I fuck with hella people as far as artists, but with him, I never said that.
His shit with
Yeah.
Metro was a
That
little
overseas
shaky.
shit right there.
Oh, one of them.
That's that
I like,
overseas
I like,
shit
I like
right
how
there.
like
That's
that-
those,
it wasn't shit.
I like how
Come
those
to
bigger
America,
dudes
hard
like him,
work.
like them Cole and them two. Like you got them in your pocket. I mean,
Because
you
that
print
they
money.
can sense a real one.
Yeah, you could print money
My
having them
apologies.
in your pocket. Similar how Kodak was on Kendrick shit.
That was hard. I did
It
not
was,
expect that.
and it brought a certain different thing to it.
Did that Kendrick album come and go?
No,
Not for me,
Not-
but I feel
not
like
yet,
for
yeah.
most people, more than likely that aren't
not
fans
really.
of
Because
his.
because the thing with that album is people didn't even listen to it yet because everybody was listening to it.
Mhm.
So people
a
didn't
good
even give
point.
themselves a chance to like really thoroughly listen
had
to
to
it.
give
Because
it a
I honestly
chance.
haven't thoroughly listened to it
Yeah.
all the way
Yeah.
yet.
I
Because
had
I'm
to give
still
it a
waiting for the
few.
hype to die down a
I had
little
to
bit
give it
more.
a few.
I like Count Me Out a lot. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I listen to is shit that's like what's going on for me outside of the turn up stuff that I do like because everybody like.
Yeah.
You know what?
I just look down, look up.
The what you call it? The lengths of the intros of each song on that album are so long.
Yeah,
I skip it. I
I
got them
like the
saved
intro
in like
to We
my,
Cry Together. Like the lady that he sampled apparently was dropping the same day as him, I think, and
Mhm.
like they, coincided or something like that. And it made me want to listen to the other ladies because I was like, that's really nice. That
so he's arguing with an artist. through-
well, the sample at the beginning where like the almost classical or something like
Okay,
whatever that
okay,
part
okay.
is or whatever. It was like some instrumental of hers that was
Who's the
slowed
chick
down.
he
I
argued
forgot.
with?
I got
Beginning?
Taylor
Taylor
Page.
Page. Yeah, she an actor.
Yeah. Cause I heard her voice before. Is she in this
Yeah.
movie? I don't know if you hip to that Zola
I'm hip to
situation that was
Tyler
on
Perry, but I
Twitter.
don't have
She
a
was in
face
that
right now.
movie, and that's how I first
She
seen
was in
her.
that Boogie movie,
Yeah,
that Asian
that too.
basketball movie. Shit, yeah.
I heard her voice. I'm like,
I remember her because she.
this is actor.
Yes.
I'm like, this
Yeah.
is raw as hell.
No, but I can dig you on them intros though. That was long, but his shit always like that. Like if you
Yeah.
know,
So-
if you know.
But that being said, it's hard to put them into a playlist. So if I'm
Yeah, for
going
sure.
through stuff and it's like
It's a
long
couple you
in-
can put in there, like the Purple Hearts and the Silent Hills and
Purple
the
Heart.
type shit. Count Me Out,
all
bring
the
a little
R&B
Savior
shit, all
going.
the R&B shit he's singing
S-
on.
Savior-
Can't pop off.
I like it because the time of day I listen to it.
Okay.
I like it because of what he's saying to me. Because a lot of the stuff that a lot of my favorite rappers be on be like, yeah, nigga, I'm talking to you. That's how I look at it for the most part. But then again, I can see how other people don't look at it like that because it's some other shit. I'm a different type of dude.
This is your ass.
It's summertime, people.
Lil Wayne
Shit,
mode.
you know.
Thanks.
Oh,
What's
we
this-
don't
what's
got
this
no
for?
ashtrays.
What's this for? I felt like this was the
Oh,
ashtray.
that's why you gave me
This
this.
was ass.
You hear me too?
Oh, niggas are sweaty.
No, I thought this was the ashtray.
Oh, I thought it was a sweaty.
I thought it was the ashtray.
Yeah, I'm about to say you smart as fuck. I'm like, I ain't never think of
Use
this.
that too then.
I thought it was the
I
ashtray.
just can't put it out. That's it.
Just put a little water on
Just-
it. That's it.
All I do is,
Yeah, that's what it's
hey,
put a
bro,
little
niggas
water.
been smoking a long time.
I'm saying that's what you gotta make shit out of
Rolling
ashtrays.
up on iPod touches.
Genius.
But don't everybody spark at the same time. Y'all know that. Y'all
Smart
know
man.
the rules, but
Yeah, I'm just ready
it's-
and hold it.
It's singly sparking only. So, wrapping up all of that again, Drake.
Big Drake.
Is he the best ever? Because the
Major.
fact that we can even have this conversation of he just
so-
switched genres,
so here's
genres
my
on
whole
us.
thing. Like, 'cause I had talked about this prior. Do y'all think
Unfortunately, yes.
he is creative?
no.
Not really.
No.
Exactly.
But,
I
yeah.
had the biggest argument about that with him being creative. I'm like, how is he creative when he takes damn near everything?
That man
Yeah.
is
Adapts to a lot of
he,
things.
His
he
structure,
himself is a great sampler.
his structure.
He's one
with
of the
the-
best artists ever, but
like,
rappers. that's
People
where it
people
differs.
like Drake because of his structure, like the structure of like take care.
You know what you gonna
being
get.
emotional, like you know what I'm saying.
You know
Like
what you
he
gonna
was in
get.
his feelings. The structure of nothing was the same. Like
Mhm.
the structure
I love
of
Nothing
more
Was
like
the
being a
Same.
playlist.
Mhm.
If you read this, it's too late. Like all
It's
his
the
albums
rollout.
have great
The
structure.
shit- The
But-
rollout that comes with Drake is always good.
Because it started out crazy with the So Far Gone. It's like, who is this
And he
nigga?
kept the momentum going. Who
Forever.
keeps the momentum going?
Because
Like,
even
that's
because
the- that's
Thank
the
Me
crazy-
Later was like that too. Because it was like
That's
a
the
big
crazy-
ass deal when we was graduating that summer.
For
It
sure.
was like, oh my god, Drake.
It was so
when did
crazy.
Drake come out?
And he let us
Drake
down
came
on the
out.
video.
Well, people more so got hip around
So
08.
So Far Gone. 08, 09.
08, that's when he like brand
Comeback
new.
season.
Comeback
Uptown.
season before that.
People wasn't-
Who was in his freshman year?
I mean,
He
he was he
didn't
he
have
I'm about to
wasn't
say
on
he ain't had
none of
no.
that. But he was
XXL.
around the
He
time of
was
He ain't get
He
no
was
the
in it.
XXL.
like.
But he didn't get it. Like they had a like.
So what we
what
say
was
he's the
that, like-
2010, just because that's when his first album came out.
I'm gonna say 08
That's
though.
because I know it's 08 when he had So Far
Like,
Gone and all
when-
that.
No, I'm just saying like when people got hip.
But at least
that's
the
what we-
his first studio album
It's.
is Ransom of Wayne. Yeah,
I feel like if
It-
we're talking
Pop
about
Rose
when
with
he
Trey
got
Songz.
known to the public
yeah. Fully.
fully.
What would y'all
08.
consider that?
08.
I don't think that's 08. 'cause
It
it was
got-
more or
it's
less- it was
08.
more or
I'm
less
gonna say
niggas that was
08.
our
I'm only
age.
gonna say 08 because at
That's
that
when he got
time,
hip.
no, not even that. At that time, Wayne was the hottest nigga
But
in the world.
He was still
Well,
on the
Wayne
grassy.
came
out in
He was still
96
on the
though.
grassy. Niggas like he ain't no rapper.
He wasn't.
for real.
So Far Gone came out in 2008, 2009.
What I'm saying is 2008 for sure. But what I'm saying is, or not whatever. But what I'm saying is like when he was first started doing music, it was like this nigga act on Degrassi and shit. It's like he was
Yeah.
still breaking out that
He
mode. But So
was-
Far Gone threw that everywhere.
He had a
Yeah, that-
similar impact like Childish Gambino had back then.
That's
Where it was
wow.
like,
That's
these
not a
niggas
bad.
are actors, but they got some like Camp came out around it.
Mhm.
Camp was cool,
Who?
but they couldn't get past him being a comedian.
Oh, K
He-
Camp?
No, Camp.
No, you talking about Childish
Gambino.
Oh,
He
shit.
missed that part. He
Yeah.
clearly missed that
I
part.
heard that,
It's
but
okay.
when he switched it up to Camp, I was like, who?
But I was listening to both of them, and I'm going like, oh, who's gonna be? And Childish was nowhere near Drake at that point.
Not at all.
But it was the more so of I'm cool.
Childish is very creative.
Who
He's a
wants to
creative
be?
person.
Oh, well, it was is Lil Wayne's signee
Protege.
going to be the one? But it wasn't really looked at as anything serious because we had the
Kent.
gutters.
He was
and
he
we
was
had the,
Canadian.
he's Canadian. He's an
Light
actor.
skin. All that
Wayne
shit.
was so at the top. It looked like he was just.
That's probably why
picking
he's
up
smarter
people.
than
He was
other
picking up people,
rappers
picking up
because he's
people, picking up
Canadian. He was like,
he
you
had
know
the right
what?
pool.
Let's
He had
go.
the right pool.
Drake had the right people behind him,
He
just
had
like
he had the perfect people
he
around him
had,
too.
uh,
He had the
Prince
talent
son.
too though, because like you could like he had gutter. He was trash, but he had the right people behind him.
Here's my claim that he had a Trey Songz feature, and that song
Pop
did
Rose.
nothing.
you talk about replacement girl.
Yeah. It did. I didn't say it did nothing, but it didn't do. It didn't go.
Yeah,
it,
'cause at that
didn't go
point-
number one. It didn't.
Wait,
do
that point, he wasn't-
when was this
Placement
feature?
girl
When
like
was this
that.
feature?
It was
07?
like his first.
His
Yeah, it was
first
a
couple
minute ago.
ones.
It was
So
big.
okay,
I wasn't really
his
rocking.
first big.
No, I don't like nothing. I
I didn't know he had a
like
feature
people not
with
even
him
hip
back
to
in
like Sweet Jones 2, I think with Drake. I forgot what's on there and specifically, but like around that time, people was hip to Drake, like on some like
He was buzzing.
I feel like we might think that because we was like so enamored with it, but we was young for real. For real. We talking about niggas that's like maybe our age now or a little younger.
The
Because
30-year-olds
did
did not fuck with Drake, because that was a big thing in Drake's come up. Was he's a singer, artist? He's not a real.
He don't write his own shit. He was doing the BlackBerry joint.
Niggas
Niggas
was-
flex. They was like, you sure you want to put that video out? Like,
So, you know
we
what?
was all hip because we was
So Far
in the
Gone
know.
changed a lot of niggas' mind. I'm not gonna lie.
It started
No, that-
Because
it
I
started
got
to
my
shine.
shit was crazy.
brother hip
It shined
to
light
him,
on
and you
for
know he
sure.
like he couple years older and shit at that time.
I'm gonna say that's
Yeah.
his
So-
second best project.
So it
was.
made me realize dudes was willing to listen to it, but they wasn't really willing to listen to what was Kendrick's back then? Section
Section
80.
80.
Yeah,
Or,
he would that
Because
shit
it's the
back
same,
then.
it's the,
They
it's
wouldn't
the
want to listen
same
to that. They
stuff he
couldn't
still
listen
got
to it.
going on now. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of storytelling throughout the whole thing in the row. So it's like it's really not what you looking for in most music off top. So it's like if you're not willing to do that, you might not find those ones you like because you're not getting through all that other shit. But like he said, Drake had the whatever he had going on. He was like, I ain't like Replacement Girl like that.
I ain't
Chris,
like that shit neither.
You said
Pop
So
Rose.
Far Gone his second best album.
Definitely.
What's
His
his
best.
first?
Nothing was the same.
I'm glad you said that.
There we go. We had this conversation before. Yes.
Nothing was the
And-
same. Like that's
And I'm a Drake fan. I don't know why people keep putting Take Care so high.
it's not.
It's
He surpassed everything that Nothing Was the Same has to offer. Surpassed.
It was because of the moment.
It's the
Yeah.
moment to take care of
Like, you
Marvin
got the-
issues.
like,
Marvin
Young
issues,
Money
Marvin Room,
itself.
trust issues.
was
My
like the
girl at
biggest thing.
time bought me
Yeah.
a
So
hard
that
copy.
album at
of-
that
And he
time
was tucked. He was so tucked before that came out. Like
because he was
Because
really
Take Care came out in November 2011.
Do what it was supposed.
Take-
It did all right, but it wasn't. Hey,
no people.
That was
they
the one
wanted
where
him
his
to
face
rap.
was on
It's,
it.
it's the same conversation we're having now. They wanted him to rap, and it was so much Weekend on it because
So
that's what
much.
who was writing on it.
that,
Abel was
that
on
vibe was so serious back then and
Like,
different. He
I
really
feel-
was like, "Nah, come here. Like, I need."
I feel
you.
like when Nothing Was the
When
Same.
he dropped
like,
the week with the two Thursday,
It's very
shit?
influential. Yeah, that came out around the same time. That shit was crazy. Like, if you could
He
put
changed
yourself
the
back in
game.
that time, that was nobody
Yeah, he
was doing
changed the
that.
game.
I feel like when Nothing Was the Same, like his features was more so like genuine as well.
I feel like
Cause
everybody
like
was in the same room.
yeah, like
Yo,
cause like with
People
with-
cared to help.
with like
fully.
like minus
That's how niggas used to do about Jay-Z.
So
and
Far
Biggie.
Gone,
Oh
like
my
with
God.
Thank Me Later, you know, your
It was
debut
manufactured.
album.
It was
Yeah,
manufactured.
it's your
They put
debut
it
album,
together.
you
He had
know.
all these big producers, these people hopping on it.
Take Care, like y'all say, it's like The Weeknd. Like it's just y'all collab basically. Like this is like y'all
It's like you hear
sound.
808s and Heartbreak. You
Yeah,
think about
like-
Cudi immediately.
Exactly.
He's like, teach me how to be
So
depressed
this is like the
correctly.
first like
for
Drake
real.
take with your genuine like
Thanks.
what can you actually do
And
like now
Cudi
that you
for-
at this
for
point
Kanye.
in your
His-
career.
His
For
best
Kanye, this,
intro.
oh my God.
Man, that shit's so hard.
Come on.
I
listen
what's
to
the
that.
best
get
intro?
hyped.
his intros
I
be
listen to
serious.
that
His
get
intros-
hyped.
Did you hear his intro today?
No.
It's just
was
a
like, what is this?
instrumental. It's bullshit. It's just an
Mad as
instrumental. I was mad as fuck. I'm
But
like,
That's how I knew I was on some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yep.
I was like, oh, this is
But-
30 seconds.
But with
Oh.
CLB,
Oh,
what was
no.
what was
Champagne Poetry.
Yeah, champagne.
I
Hot
fuck
take
with
for me,
that.
hot take for me, I don't like that song as the first song. I think that and
Switch it.
Poppy's song should
Switch
switch
it.
because I think
I
Poppy's song was
actually-
way more
I
intro,
get-
and it makes me
I
not
get-
like that song because it's first. And although
I
it's a good
get,
song.
I get it though. I get it.
I
I don't
get
know
it
with
too.
me being like a videographer, so I,
I get
can
it too,
see
though.
like
But fuck that decision.
I get it though.
That's how I felt when I was listening. I was like, why is this
No,
not
because I do
first?
think that too. Because I'm like,
It's
well,
a
why
way-
didn't he put this one?
It's a
first?
better starter.
Yeah, it's
And
better
he
start.
Champagne
so
Poetry got
serious.
more of an outro. Like I
Yeah.
would
Yes.
kind of would favor that as an
I think me and you
outro,
might have
like
had
ending
We
that
had some
type.
shit. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you said, well, nothing was the same. That was Tuscan Leather, no?
Mhm.
Yeah,
First
Tuscan
song,
Leather.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Like, what's up?
How does
All I know is if it's a
going on
Drake
the
project, you
intro?
don't like the first two songs, it's gonna be
The first,
It tells you
very
everything.
the
depressing.
first 3 to 4, because the fourth one usually is single, but like the first 2, 3, you really
You knew
grab
what
me.
views is gonna be because it was the friend song, and he was singing to his friends.
I'm
And
I'm
tired
tired
of
of-
blow down on
I'm
views.
tired.
Really,
I'm tired of
let's
people
just be
discrediting
friends.
views. Like for real,
Views
views is
come on.
great.
Views is great. If you want to listen
Sorry.
to something great when you're
Sorry.
driving in the rain,
but it's what you're looking for.
I ain't
It's
driving.
that-
No, I'm talking
See,
shit.
I think certain albums
That
from
intro
Drake,
I ain't
actually
like that
slept
all like
on.
that.
as far
I
as his
feel like-
project is
That
based
intro-
on what you're looking
When
for.
that came out, it's based on what you
That
like. But you
intro-
based
also
on
you
what
should
you're looking
always
for.
know whatever artist you care for that much. Like, should I be carrying this stuff? Because when it came out of nowhere, it's like it might be on some whatever.
it was a
That intro is slept on. He was
heart-
so dramatic.
a heartbreak song to a city.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love this because because it's something you would like think about your album to the city. Like, how would you paint
That's
the city?
fair. You know what? That's fair when you put.
So
it like
when
that.
you paint in Toronto, he coming on like all of my.
That's a great way. To
my
interpret
let's
it.
just be
was that
friends.
2016?
Our friends
Definitely,
we don't
that was
have
a great-
anymore. That's a
I
great.
think, my fault. When that came out, I was not in the headspace to receive that either.
And
Because
that's,
I was like, nigga, I'm tired of this. But at the moment, it was like,
and that's what I give to Kendrick. I'm like, I wasn't
yeah.
in a head.
Me and you are
to
very transverse with
receive
that. Yes.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
I think he knew that.
Now-
I think he knows
When
that.
that came out, my fault.
With
When
my
that came out, I was
ears,
really
section
like
of
on that
that
for
he knows
whatever
that.
I actually
reason.
fuck with that because he had that.
That's like
Tupac.
cookout music. That's like
He had
cookout
that
music.
Tupac.
Oh, he had the yeah.
Interview.
Mortal Man.
That
The
set
jazz
me off.
influence, the surrounding sounds in the music were on. Everything was on point.
It was
You had-
musical, yeah.
That was
musical
crazy.
as
Musical.
fuck.
That ain't
and
make
they
no
over
sense.
and they over appreciated it because they fucked him over on Good Kid. Although he did deserve Grammys for that, they was like,
Yes.
take 1,000.
So me, if we talking, I'm putting Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly, then down.
So
I ain't
Good
mad at
Kid
that.
first.
When
Good Kid
Definitely.
each album, because
Definitely.
me and you be like, you the
Good
Drake, I'm the
Kid,
Kendrick.
man.
But
Yeah.
every time some Kendrick came out, I was going through real random shit. In my Good Kid came out the day before I turned 21. We all moved in together. It was a lot going on.
I was at a good time
when
at that point.
Good
To
Kid,
Pimp a
that's a good
Butterfly
time.
came out, Turtle was on his way. Whole Kid on the way. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
Did that
good.
have
Damn,
Forever
came,
dropped
damn came out. Yeah, something like damn came out
right?
What?
Or was it
What?
13? Good
What?
Kid, Mad City. Was it 12 or 13?
12. But
You're right.
The
It was
October
October.
22nd,
Yeah.
day before my birthday. Yeah, and fucking when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, Turtle was on the way. Damn came out. I was singled, all this different shit going on. It was a lot. I was like,
Drake
damn.
dropped on Kendrick's birthday too.
He sure did. Now that I
dropped
think
on
about it,
Kendrick's
Kendrick's
birthday.
birthday
That's
today.
what I'm
It's
saying.
also DJ birthday. Yeah, it is Kendrick's birthday.
Drake petty. That's what it is.
It's
Drake
petty,
they should have
but-
did this next
but-
week.
But
They
what's
coulda did all this
funny,
next
what's
week.
funny to me is niggas like, all
Could
right,
not did that
drop
at
this
all.
pop shit today
It's
if
just
you
to
want.
him. It's just to him and his boys.
Just
Like,
to him.
hey,
You know what's
What y'all
weird?
He
doing?
also won the
Birthday.
championship in his own league.
Drake is
I
petty
fix.
like that
He's
in
about-
public. How is he in private petty? Like with the boys, like with
He ain't never
old
throw no
buddy
shots at
and the
Fully,
bets
though.
and shit like that. Like how petty is he? Like
he
low-key?
He talk shit like we do. I'm
he's
sure he
known
do.
for fucking
Niggas,
niggas, bitches, mothers, and sisters. He don't if he can't get the
I'll never
the
aspire
direct
for
girl,
that amount of petty. No.
he's
talking
going
about
for
Drake?
he's going for
That-
everything around you.
That nigga actually bought the neighbor's house though.
I mean, if you rich, you can do rich.
That's
nigga
crazy. Like that's hollering. Like
things. The rich nigga shit by Gucci
That's
comes
low-key
on to be
harassment too,
rich
though.
Yeah,
every
Just
time.
saying.
So
It low key is. We're grown men.
I have to listen to this album outside. Give me a beach
Oh, you talking
party.
about the pop? This new
This-
one.
this
What's it
new
called
shit.
again?
Honestly, never mind.
Matter of fact, that's how I feel about the album. I'm talking. That's the easy joke, but that outside might
That's
be it.
that's
I
what
just
he
gotta
thought
hear it
about every
outside.
song before he put it out. He like, never mind, this ain't going. For
That's
that.
crazy. No, you're right. That might be outside.
I just
joint.
need to hear it outside.
I want to hear it in Vegas.
Are you going 4th of July yet?
4th of July. It's going crazy. With the give me some Heinekens.
Heineken's?
me
Oh
a-
man, nah,
going
bro.
to the
some
old
sparklers.
You about 47 with that one.
Bro.
You give me some sparklers.
I feel what you saying. I feel what you saying though. He going for the old heads for real.
I'm going different beer, but that's fine.
He says
But he does have one song in there called Liability.
That's hard. The slow down one.
So okay, here we go. It's three of them.
Yep.
Sticky,
Yep.
Liability, and then the last song, which is the only rap song.
Our brains are all the same.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's it. Because it's just what we're trying to hear. So it's the only thing that really had a verse, and the only thing that kind of stayed on a certain type of beat. Everything else was like it sounded like he was freestyle this whole album.
It sounded like it was
really
yeah.
sounded like he freestyled this whole album.
I know I got some nigga ears and I enjoy music. It's still some bullshit though. I'm sorry.
Simply put, but I mean, it's not for us, so that's their desk.
Twitter,
but yeah.
Twitter is undefeated, and this nigga type of guy said
Just
he was
saying.
like, "Is this a gay pride theme song sound?"
It has to be because it's Pride season and,
Hey, bro.
And you
and
have
it
to do it
dropped
Pride.
perfectly.
I know.
And
I
this
don't
is
know
for the house.
Money.
Bruh. I don't
It's
know Sample God
on
like that, but
another
that man's
level right
brain
now.
is always on point.
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
I was like,
if you
look,
thinking money wise,
And if you- Drake
that-
being
that
because
petty
time-
and smart.
there's very few places you can hear this shit out and be like, "This is about to get crazy."
A
but-
rave.
If you're somewhere where you can get in there and just get loose.
A lot of bandanas
You
tied
can-
around necks.
Yeah, you can get loose.
In
In
a
there.
all I
different
know
way,
is
not
this
like
summer's about to be
yours.
weird. If they playing Drake in the
summer's
club,
already weird, but
it's about to
yeah,
get really
this-
weird.
I feel like life has just became weird ever since the pandemic happened.
The hood is gonna
My
play
bad.
Sticky. They're like, "No, let's
That's
hear
about
some
it.
crazy shit. You're gonna hear
And
some
at
crazy."
21, they gonna
It's
play
21.
Nah,
ball.
bro. I think the hood needs
But
to stick on the 21.
All the
That's
Pride
it.
community, all the ravers,
Got
Just run it
Future on
up.
the stage.
they are like, "Yes,
I
Drake,
thought
finally
Future
for
was
me."
gonna be on that bitch.
Finally for
Doing
me.
what? Doing what? Scatting? Fuck you gonna do
You
on
said
there?
Future?
Yeah.
Doing what?
First of all,
Scotty?
this nigga got a song called Puffin' on Zooties.
Right.
I do like the song, but it's a grown ass man with a
Yeah.
song named Puffin' on Zooties.
I get that.
He'd
though.
do
mean,
anything.
That nigga like 50, ain't he?
No.
How old is
39, I
Future?
bet.
He getting
37.
kids.
37?
His oldest son just graduated high school.
Just
Yeah.
Boozio
Bruh.
just graduated too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Boozy older than
before
him.
we move on, Take Care is overrated, but that's besides the point.
Take Care
It's a good
definitely
album, but
overrated.
people be like, I love it so much that it makes
It's
me
the
not-
best. I hate when people say it's the best. I'm like, I don't
I think
fuck
it's
do
just
like
easy
it.
for them to say it's the
It's-
best.
and that's the point. It's like it's fruit punch.
Like,
We
tell
all
me
like
why
it.
it's the, like
about to
tell
say-
me why it's the best. Like, tell me why it's the best.
That's
Tell
the
me
most
why it's the
memorable
best because you like The Weeknd. Like,
Yeah,
but
so
it's,
like, yeah.
I mean,
you love The
it's
Weeknd.
hard.
the
He
only
was-
song, the only
Don't-
song I have consistently listened to off that album this entire time is Cameras. That's it.
I
I
hate
don't listen to
Proud
the
of
second
You.
half because I
Lord-
was emotional back in the
Lord
day, and I don't like
knows.
that album at all.
I hate Proud of You.
Crowded View.
With Nicki.
Oh,
Oh,
Proud
Proud of You?
I'm so.
Yeah.
You hate it?
I liked it for
bro.
2 days.
What's
I
the
hate it, bro.
Lord knows?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
Rick
was
Ross?
I like
he
that.
spazzed on that. Like he was spitting.
How
Like
feel
he was
about Rick
definitely
Ross?
spitting on that bitch.
He-
Like he was spitting.
He was barking.
Drake
so to
is
speak.
genreless.
Like-
As
Yeah,
we can
that's
see.
why he's a really
He's
great artist.
genreless,
That's a
and
cool
he's
song. I don't like the singles he had for it neither because
For
most
Take
of the
Care, because
album,
they was all
yeah,
like the here take these.
headlines, the
Ooh, I
motto,
hated that. Hated it. Oh, and Motto was okay.
the shit with Rihanna.
It is a very good album,
You
but
like
it's
the
just
shit
like
with Rihanna?
It's a solid.
just
I liked
don't
that
when
song
people
kinda,
prop
but I
certain
ain't-
stuff up in
Video,
a certain
when I
way.
saw the
it was
video,
a
I liked it
moment
more.
for sure.
I ain't like
But
he
it's a
dressed
solid
corny
pop
as
album.
fuck too.
It
Dimension,
really
like
is.
he dressed shitty.
And we wanted to rap on that
Dimension,
one
like
too,
he
so.
just started getting sauce.
fresh.
Well, that's because he
Yeah.
got a stylist
Just
now.
start
He got a
getting fresh.
His
stylist.
videos just start getting.
He got a
good.
beard also. That
Let's
changed.
okay. Let's be real.
He's
here.
He started
Canadian,
hanging.
bro.
He started hanging out with different niggas. That's
He's
what it was.
Canadian,
Real.
bro.
Let's
He
be
can't
real.
dress.
He couldn't dress.
No,
His videos were trash.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
No,
wait,
they
wait.
were. The videos were
They were
trash.
iffy.
they were man.
Iffy all the way
best
up until he
If
started
it's
doing
iffy,
the
it's
model.
trash.
Then they
If
start
it's
being
iffy,
trash.
it's trash.
No, all the way up to the model, they start being trash because
it's
Young
iffy,
Money
it's
wasn't
kinda
doing
hard.
it.
My
If it's
grandma had
iffy,
that coat.
it's
that
trash.
North Face
Trash still.
Supreme.
I mean,
it's still
She had
I
that
hear
bitch.
what- I hear
She had that bitch.
Oh my goodness.
My grandma
because
had
he
that
switched
bitch.
up
She had
producers
what?
on that.
That,
bro.
Supreme coat.
Yo,
That he had in that video.
He said the
How
what
and
code?
why?
No, my grandma had
How
that
much did she
coat.
pay
Oh.
for that? A small ransom?
Plugged in. You know, Granny
Damn.
plugged in.
She paid 2 small ransoms.
That- I ain't seen her wear that
smoke
bitch
looks purple
twice.
From my angle.
Yeah.
And that looks
They
amazing.
need to give me that. Buy it off of you, Granny. But
No, she can keep that.
for his shortcomings, it focused on the music more than anything. It focused on the music because a bad video, bad rollouts, was not bad roll, but just bad outfits, hair and beard wasn't all the way together.
Canadian
When you heard
Jewish
Drake,
person.
did you hear the music first or see him first?
I saw
the
Drake.
Grassy.
I heard it first.
I already
I
knew
saw
the
him
I
Grassy.
didn't know
first.
it was the same person.
You saw him first?
Ceylon
I saw
got
him
me
first.
hip. He came to
Yeah,
me
I
when
didn't
we
know it
was
was the same
in whatever grade that was before, whatever year that was that So Far Gone came out. Before it came out, before like all that was happening, Ceylon was like he's on the grass. Listen to this song. He got me hip to was it Ransom out there? It's not one of them 3 to 4 songs he had
He was
out.
like,
Okay.
"Oops, I mean
Uptown.
Wayne's here, Blues
no,
Clues."
that wasn't
Yeah.
out yet. Like it was some shit going on, but I like the Pop Rose with Trey Songz a
So
lot.
I've never seen Degrassi.
You
Pretty much
It's
any
hilarious.
generation. I
It's
only
hilarious.
saw a
That
couple
shit was
doing
so.
episodes.
shows
My mom was in high
And
school.
when I found out about Drake, that's when I finally saw him in the wheelchair shit.
got
Because
shot.
at one point I saw one episode. I
bless.
went to Gucci and them next door. They had it on TV.
Yeah.
He was walking. I come back like 3 weeks later. He in a wheelchair, and I was like,
Wheelchair Jimmy.
and he's rapping on stage with some white girl or somebody.
Yeah,
And
how
I'm
Yeah, Ashley.
so confused.
They used to go together in grade 8.
Find
They
out
call
he
it
get shot.
grade whatever.
grade 8.
Definitely
Yeah, but
Ashley.
It's very annoying. They're like grade 10. I'm like, you are a sophomore.
You are so-
Got popped.
So to wrap up this Drake conversation of this of honestly never mind. I'm giving the album itself, the album for Sonic Vibe,
It's probably good.
6 out of 10,
gonna
7
do
out of
something
10.
It
I'm just gonna
probably,
do
it
something
probably
else.
is
Because
that though.
for what it is what it is. It's short. It's short
I want
songs.
to, it is short song.
It's
A lot
like
of songs.
2-minute, 30-minute songs. 30 minutes.
30 seconds.
2-minute, 30-second songs.
A conversation.
And the one song he rapped hard as fuck.
It's really good.
I'm gonna be very blunt and honest. Until I re-listen to it, I'm gonna give it
You're
a
not gonna
3 for 1, 2, and 3.
I already know
Songs.
you're not gonna like it, bro.
It's,
I'm gonna
I mean,
re-listen to it,
I know, but
I gotta find the
and
one
I'm gonna
out of those
try
that I
my
like.
hardest not to be.
you can't
judge
even
biased.
visualize who's dancing to it. you can't
Sure,
even
really
see.
can't.
Cannot.
You
All
really
you gotta
can't.
see is off rhythm.
Yeah, you gotta see the lights flickering and shit like that. You gotta see like.
I mean, I can see that, but it's
Sweat.
like 3 people in the crowd doing
Glow sticks.
No, but it's the whole
No,
crowd,
it's not
and they're
three.
just
It's not
off
three.
Molly or whatever they own, and they.
What concert? Okay, when we saw ASAP and them in 2012 when I almost passed.
Oh,
You
I'm
were
sorry.
excited,
Wait.
weren't you?
The one with Yams and Schoolboy Q.
Yes.
And at House of Blues.
Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Pissed.
House
It
of
was
Blues,
great.
yeah. That shit was crazy.
Schoolboy said something
With
about his
Danny-
hat. It was
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
I was like jealous.
I want to hear this.
Y'all had to wait.
I was
But-
overly excited for that.
But you
though.
were excited,
I
right?
was overly excited.
I was excited.
pissed.
Everyone was that was present was excited. I almost got mauled by like Aaron Donald type nigga, but it was crazy.
That was
But
my second concert I've ever been going.
that was
to.
my second concert.
my
Also,
second
third
concert.
concert.
First.
That was my third concert.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Shout out to Machine Gun.
Mine was Tyga in Toledo. and
Actually, it was
mad
Machine
about it.
Guns Kelly's whole thing.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's homecoming concert.
Oh, I was there too. Oh, with Chip.
Mine was wild.
Oh, we might be talking about.
It was
two
at the
different
House of
things.
Blues. It
Oh,
was
we,
something.
the one
He
we
got
talking about was
signed that
outside.
night. He got
Ah,
signed
the
that
one
night.
I'm talking about was
He got
outside.
Oh, so the night he got
came.
signed?
Yeah.
Because I caught
Was
his
Cuddy
buddy.
at your concert?
Nigga jumped
He was
out
at
on
mine.
off the
saw
off the
that.
stage
It was
and
great.
into the crowd, and then all these little white girls moved out the way, and I caught her. I was like, "What the fuck is
You
this
caught a
shit?"
white woman?
No, I caught what's his?
You
his,
can go to jail for even doing stuff like that. You better chill.
catching white women.
yeah,
Yeah, you
let her
can't catch
fall.
white women.
Let her fall. Let her fall, bro.
What's his buddy name?
Slim?
Slim. I caught Slim.
Yeah.
Nigga, because Machine jumped
yeah.
that way. He
Yeah.
jumped towards
He
me, and I
called my
was
nigga
like,
Machine.
I was like, okay, these niggas standing there, they gonna catch him.
I had the biggest
Nope.
ankle brace.
What the
I
fuck
was
is this
Machine Gun
about?
Kelly's ankle brace. I was like, you ain't gonna fall, bro. I got you. And he was like, blah, 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 blah. blah, 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 blah,
Not his
blah.
ankle brace. I'm done and deceased.
Yeah. What were you talking
First
about?
concert
We
ever.
got-
That was my
we
experience.
got
Catching
off
a
topic.
nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tiger.
Tiger.
Well
Mine
done,
was-
A$AP
well
Rocky.
done, Tiger though.
Yeah,
Ooh,
back
that
to
was good Tiger.
My first concert was Wale.
Ooh.
Which
That was
one?
my first
Was it
concert.
in January?
Yes, at the House of Blues.
That was the one that I was supposed to get the tickets for. Oh, I was so sorry. She was mad at me.
20.
That shit- how was it?
At
Legendary.
that time,
2012.
With,
I'm guessing years.
Yeah,
Black
it-
Cobain.
It was like for my birthday, I was supposed to get tickets for those, but she decided not to because she was mad. I was pissed off.
It was with Black
Yeah.
Cobain.
We don't need to talk about that.
No, so
Sorry about
that
that.
happened to me.
Sorry about that.
I am still tagged in a Facebook post from when my ex and her best friend asked me to go to a Drake concert at the House of Blues.
Drake.
This is early Drake. We're still at St. Joe's, so this is like
High
him.
school?
High school.
High
So-
school.
So this is him.
because he just
Not
Was so far
dropping.
gone out though?
so far.
no,
Really?
I would've went.
Oh, it's
'Cause
early.
He
high
didn't
school.
drop
Early.
before
I would've
until
went.
we
This is
graduated.
early, right?
He dropped so far gone. We was 11th grade. I
Her,
think.
her friend asked me to
I
go.
was on varsity. Yeah.
Her friend asked me to go.
Right. I just went to
The ex says I can't go with her friend. The ex didn't even like Drake because he wasn't popping yet. He wasn't.
We
Drake
don't
yet.
know him. I'm not
They
going.
went.
I hate people.
They got the set list.
Mm.
They were front row, and from that day on, I was like, I'm never letting a girl control my concert going ever again.
It was it was too much.
I played
No,
favorite concert after
because-
that too. Yeah.
No,
Sure
because
did.
I didn't get to go. I didn't get
After
to
my
go. Is what I'm
first-
saying.
I hate everyone.
That was
She
my first.
she said I couldn't go with her best friend. The best friend asked me for to go with her with the tickets.
My follow up question to all of that is: did you drop kick this woman? 'Cause she deserved.
Mentally, he did.
My other
Not that,
female
we
friend
not that
did.
we condone that type of stuff.
My other female friend kicked her.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear to God.
See, sometimes you say stuff,
yeah,
and then it be what
it's
happened.
just going around.
I'm sorry.
But with that being said, and y'all said you said I don't let girls buy me concert tickets anymore.
I'm sorry about
I
that
don't
Travis
let
Scott
women buy me shit
concert.
no more.
Still,
I mean, that's
Because
fine.
they
I
like to
buy
hold
me
things
shit.
over your
I
head.
just-
I mean, you got a woman, that's not fair.
because I'm going
Tax and fee.
VIP only shit. Because
Because it's your experience
I
for
don't
what
do
you
Fast
want.
food
standing
right there.
around a bunch of
Corey
people
B,
trying to be
shouts to you.
comfortable. I want to be in the area where I can smoke and sit
And
down.
pay attention and
I'm
be
only
comfy.
doing VIP, and they're like, "Oh, I got you tickets to Coachella, but it's general admission." No, I'm not doing it.
My
I'm not
shoes
doing
are
it.
my
I'm
shoes
not
are
doing it.
ruined before I even think about
I
what
don't
I'm
want to be
wearing.
around a bunch of kids rolling on Molly.
Bruh.
Yeah, I probably
Put me in
end
the
up hurting
adults.
somebody
I'm
and
paying the
in jail.
$1,500. Put me with the adults.
Elbows,
And I'm
and
not paying for your
faces.
ticket either.
Nope.
Because you got to pay for your own. If you
Yeah.
want to be in
If
general
you want to be
admission,
Gen Pop
I-
in jail.
I'll see you at the end. I'll see you at the end. I'm going to the front
You
of
know
the
what?
seat.
See you
In
for
that
hours.
time, in
Beyonce.
that time frame of relationships, hell yeah, I ain't paying for shit, and I'm definitely VIP in it. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the bullshit.
The people that don't know about the
if you don't
VIP,
VIP,
experience,
you ain't doing it right.
it's
honestly.
not worth it at the festivals because
Honestly.
you're like a second class
Honestly.
citizen.
When you
It's a
become an
different
adult in a
thing.
certain aspect and you want to do things, you better do it right. Because you're going to be pissed if you half-ass it. Like
Yeah.
being in general.
I mean,
like you like, oh, my shoes are dirty.
I started
now.
with concert tickets like that, and now I'm up to plane tickets like that because I'm like, all right, I need
Oh,
leg
'cause
room.
you know, that was my first time we flew. We went. I was like, yeah, never that again.
Yeah, I need leg room.
I'm 6'3" out this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I need big seats.
No, like
Y'all should have
give me an exit row or
Yeah, you
something
gotta
like
get
that.
extra
Y'all
row.
Give me an
shoulda
exit
saw
row,
Sailor.
or
I
I'm
learned that. I learned
I'm
that going to
paying for it.
Y'all
going to
shoulda saw-
Vegas.
y'all shoulda
You
saw
gotta get
Sailor
extra
Mountain.
row, bro. It's,
I should have
it's
saw
real.
Say He was cramped
You
up
gotta
like
pay
a
for it.
It's
You
real,
gotta pay for
bro.
it.
like a
You
crunch
gotta pay for it
thing.
like economy. He has to pay for economy.
Like
He's
when
like
they let you choose seats,
Yeah, choose them.
it's a
hoes.
wrap. You'll tell them I'm saving everybody. In reality, I'm saving my life, bitch. Fuck all y'all.
Hey,
No,
I
for
be
real,
like,
no. That's what you supposed to do at the door. You supposed to save
My
lives.
brain blinked and I'm like, how did we get here? He said, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, save yourself first,
Save you, bro. Save my life.
and then maybe I'm helping if the doors ain't swinging.
What was
on.
it?
Whoever
Help-
sitting
what-
next to me,
what is it?
play-
Help- what is it?
Guarantee
Help
me,
thy
whoever
neighbor.
sitting
You supposed to
next to me
help your
getting
neighbor. They
saved.
say
I'm
You're
saying.
fuck your
at the
neighbor.
exit row. You're supposed to like
Yeah, type shit.
put
yeah.
your mask on and use the exit row stuff
Mhm.
correctly and not be scared and trip
Yeah.
people up and shit. Like you supposed to be
On
one.
our way back from Vegas, when me and Salem was coming back, because we had to get a layover or whatever in Orlando, I low key was chopping the stewardesses down on accident. They were very friendly, and I was all the way in the back, and they were like middle-aged white women, and they were hilarious. I was like, if y'all want to be funny, I could be funny while we wait for these people
have
to
to
get
wear
on.
heels in the airport.
They did not have on heels. Oh, in the airport.
In
Yeah,
the
that's
airport,
fucking
and,
You
then,
know what?
and then they get to change it on the plane.
I had the best experience
Was
with
that
a
sexist?
stewardess being on the plane
It's
once
very
too.
sexist. There's a story on
Being in
ESPN
the
today.
back of a plane.
Need to
Except-
be on the
I
plane.
was in the back.
I was-
all the
I
way
I need
back.
to go somewhere.
I was in New York coming back to Cleveland, and they put us all the way in the back. The
It was
last
very
one, it was a
comfortable.
little ass plane, bro. Little ass plane, and
Like a
we
scooter.
had a pregnant lady with 3 kids.
What you was flying?
One toddler. I was doing Southwest at the time.
A pregnant
But,
lady with 3 kids, so she got 4 kids.
Yeah, bro.
That's
She had
not
a
fun.
baby because she was
cool. Happy
since I was in New York. I didn't even think about that she was flying to her family, like to the father, because he left first to set up shit. Because she
She
was
left her with all the kids?
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm just thinking about it from a different standpoint. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
bro,
is she
like-
pregnant
like he
though?
went-
But
he-
she pregnant.
He got a new job, moved to a new city. That he went
I
first.
get it. No, I get
the
it.
kids came later with
I
the
get it.
family.
It just sounds
but
crazy.
like it didn't click in my mind until she started telling the story. I'm like, oh yeah, duh.
Was she telling you
I'm-
the story, or are you overhearing one?
I'm overhearing it because
Okay.
the
So
story
how,
is
how
so
are you?
nice.
How are you overhearing this? Like
I'm
oh.
sitting right next
Or
to
are
him
you like-
because at one point I'm holding the baby in my
Okay,
hand.
I'm
like,
thinking
she
they
like,
like-
can I hold it? Because I had to go to the baby and go to
She
the bathroom.
freely handing babies.
Yeah,
Oh, I
bro.
guess she got to.
It was me and my girl, bro. She was just holding the baby. I was holding
Y'all
the baby.
coulda
So I
been
was
the-
like,
y'all
yeah, this
could-
shit fire, bro. And then
Y'all could have been the worst people in the
I'm
world. For all
saying,
she know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, but it was because we was all
Like,
talking.
y'all had
It was
to.
like
But-
the whole
A
thing,
People
though.
get-
camaraderie.
People
But it
catch
was
energy.
dope. It was dope.
People catch energy
I
very
need
fast.
help with these kids. You got hands. Hold this little.
Oh, for real. And she went to the bathroom, came back. It ain't like I can run. Nigga, I'm on a plane.
So we're in a dispensary. A lady brings her kid in, right? Not supposed to have a kid in the
You trying
dispensary.
to cop too, huh?
Not kind of, you know what I'm saying.
I got my card.
A bud tender walks out, sees the kid, says, "Hey, you know, the kid can't be back there, so he has to sit in the car, or we can't watch him." And she's like, "Nobody's told me that." And then he was like,
Was this
she
a white woman?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
white. It's
And the
a
fact that
white
she
chick.
got through the door in the first place.
Exactly, because there's a fucking sign on the door
would've
that
got
says no
tackled.
guns and no kids.
I would have drastic.
Yeah, and the bud tender was very polite. She's like, "Well, there is a sign, but I understand your frustration.
Ooh,
We just can't watch your kid." And then this one guy next to her was like, "I'll watch your kid," and I was like,
I'm better off having this nigga sit in the
In the
car.
car, really?
I'm gonna just roll the window.
Wait, he
down.
sat in his car, in her
no,
car?
no, I'm saying like he watched the kid inside of the dispensary,
Okay.
like instead of going in the back. So I'm like,
That's some shit, bro.
I would go tell this like because it's not a toddler.
I mean,
He's
if she
like
that dry,
at
like
least
she need that
6,
reefer.
7 years old,
Yeah,
you can sit in the car for a hot little second
Yeah.
With the air on.
with the air on, with the radio on, with your game, and be fine.
Hopefully she
This,
had a remote
but
start.
but for to be that guy to say, yeah, I'll watch the kid. I'm
He's
not
like,
watching. I'm not being.
I'll watch the
responsible
kid
for you.
for you.
Yeah, you're a little
Nah,
weird kid.
bro.
I'm not.
Nah.
No, you the
especially,
weird adult.
especially a little badass little nigga
Yeah,
too, and
exactly.
he knocked something over.
This
like,
nigga could be
nah.
Michael Myers. You don't know that?
Chucky's.
He's getting weak.
Did
So
you
he
just say
chill a little
Chucky?
bit.
Chucky's a dog, bro.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the
The kid, the kid.
Okay, I was talking about the kid. I was
The
like,
kid
little
is
Chucky.
Chucky.
Little
Chucky's Michael Myers. He's
That's
Chucky.
fucking horrifying,
Little piece of shit.
man. So Chris, 4-5 worldwide,
Mm-hmm.
4-5 worldwide. You see, you made a tongue twister in this movie, bro. How's it been? How have you been getting back into action since COVID has been over? Are you back outside, sir? Tell us what you've been doing.
Honestly, I've been kind of tucked for real. I just been like restructuring for like the things to come. So honestly, because I'm in school right now, I'm
Okay.
getting my degree and stuff, and I just been chilled back, just learning for real.
You want to say what you're getting a degree in, or is that
Digital cinematography.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah,
Knowledge.
hell yeah.
Mhm.
Because you got to
Crazy.
do what
with
you
it.
love.
Exactly.
learn what you love, do what you
And I
love.
just been like just chilling for real. Just like I don't know. I just been more so to myself. Just just grasping the things and just living for real, for real.
So back, shit, probably what? When did you shoot your short film, sir?
I shot that during COVID
Yeah.
actually.
So I did a drop on it, and I didn't know what it was really for.
Mhm.
You just said, "Hey, do a drop for me," and just say, "Face coming home." I was like, "All right," and and it came out very well because of how you placed the audio. It did sound like it was a radio broadcast coming through. So I was like,
Right.
"Oh, he did it. He did it the right way I would have thought to use it because I
swagged
saw
it
people
up.
with video and all that shit,
Niggas got eyes.
and he used what he had."
Ears.
I fucking love that shit, bro. Like
Appreciate it.
honestly, I smoked to that bitch. I was like, "Oh, this is a nice little 20 minutes
I
right
smoked to
here."
it. I smoked to it also.
Yeah, I spoke to it.
He
It was
said
a
you
good
smoked to
story
it.
going on. I was like,
Awesome.
I'm with it. Like yes, it's critiques in there just from just it being an independent film. That's just what
Right.
it is, just
That's
an independent film.
everything, yeah.
Right.
But I'm like, nigga, I want to be in the next one. Like
For
that's
sure.
where I was when you said you want to come on. I'm like, fuck yeah, because
Fuck yeah.
that I love seeing that because it showed Cleveland. It showed that there's interest in film in Cleveland, and it showed that you can find people that will be in it and
Right.
work with you and
And
tell a
flesh out
story
an
with you
idea.
and flesh out an idea and give you a chance to build. Because you gotta think, we could be in like fucking like I don't know Canton right now and not have the ecosystem
Right.
of Cleveland, the inner city,
Just
the
the Hall of
bustling
Fame.
business of everything, and not have a good story to tell, not
Right.
having you stuck in the middle of nowhere shooting
At the Hall of Fame.
corn,
The NFL
Shooting
Hall of
corn.
Fame. Football Hall of Fame. That's it.
Football Hall of Fame, and you're like, yeah, I'm trying to get
And the
Irvis
Cannon
Gilbot to come
is it-
down.
Is it
Man,
Cam
look at
McKinley?
Kickback
Is
with
it
the
Cam McKinley
inspiration
out
right
there?
here.
McKinley.
Home of Eric Snow.
Really,
Fun facts.
He was
Eric
a baller.
Snow is from
Fun facts.
McKinley.
He played there. He was
That's
a baller,
corny.
and it makes
So wait,
no
he's-
sense.
Eric Snow's
We
from
went there
Ohio.
for district or whatever that is where we was freshmen. They had his name and stuff
That's
everywhere. I
corny
said
as fuck.
Eric Snow scored this many points. Yeah,
That's corny as
he was out there. But
Wow.
yeah, for sure, short films.
But yeah, I got.
He showing overseas, bro.
And
got-
shout
I
out to Holly
definitely
Berry
got
for being
overseas.
from Cleveland too.
I definitely got something in the works though.
He still-
I just got to.
You gotta get you gotta retool and get your tool polished and stuff like Pause. You gotta you gotta polish your sword. Pause again. But that's the same because
He did it
you
twice.
have a skill set
Mm-hmm.
and you're learning how to hone in on the skill set and know what you're good
Facts.
at, know what you didn't even know you didn't know about.
Exactly.
That's the fun part about it is you get to learn these things and you're like, I was doing this the wrong way. This was an easy little
Right.
shortcut right here. Where
Because
I
it was
could
to
know-
a point I didn't want to drop that shit.
Mm.
Like I went through a lot with that actually. Like I actually went through a lot. It was just the idea to just get my mind off the shit that was going on.
right.
And it just so happened to keep following up. And then it's to the point it was done. But I'm just like, I don't know, man. I
It's
don't,
hard sharing art
Yeah.
because you judging
Super
it before
hard
anybody
sharing
has
art.
a chance to take it in themselves. Pause.
You put yourself out there to be criticized because you can't even say, hey, did you watch it? And you say
Mhm.
no. It's like, damn, all right.
And I'm like, damn, but it was you actually. She was on my
Hey, people
ass. She
yelling.
like, shout out my sister Nikki. She was like,
Whoop, whoop.
nigga, drop that shit. You had me in it too, and all
You
this
need
other shit.
those
This and the
people
third. You
around
just
you.
did all this
You
stuff.
work so hard.
What you
Right.
do it
Work
for.
so hard.
And it was during like time where niggas on lockdown and shit. That's what I did most of
Had
it.
nothing to do but
Okay.
watch the shit.
So I'm just like, I might as well
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You need them people around you to tell you
put
that.
my time into it.
Those moments are
Somebody said you
key
worked
because
that
that's all
hard
you
for it,
need.
yeah.
That's all you need to get it out there. Because some people, some people are too scared to even release shit. Like the putting shit out.
It's a,
Like
it's a
this
battle.
is a. I would say this all the time. How many podcasts have came and went over our history now? Like it's we've done this 6-7 years now. And
2016 y'all started? 15, 16?
We won a
Something like that,
championship. The January we started that December.
Since like Turtle been here almost like
That's what I'm saying.
y'all seeing the kid grow in y'all
Ex-
podcast time.
ex-
That's
ex-
wild.
Exactly. So when you're getting 100 plays on something, you're getting 40 plays on something.
It's
You
not
can
zero.
easily say it's not zero though.
We gotta look at the glass half.
Right, because
It's
I was
not
impressed.
zero,
I was
though.
actually impressed, like with the views I got with
It's
that.
not
Like,
zero.
because you should never
People
really
got
like
zero
anybody.
views.
that's what I'm.
People have zero.
I mean,
People
I was
got
gonna
10
be
views.
grateful
10 of them from
regardless
them.
of the outcome. I was gonna be grateful regardless
Yeah.
because it's out there.
Yeah.
But it's
But-
just like,
You know what you can do better.
mm-hmm.
People believe in you because they've seen it now. And when you do it, if you get 501 views on that bitch, you go one over your total. That's a win. That's because that means you got either retention from the last video, or you got 500 new people. Anything you put out after that, because I tell a lot of the podcasters this, like, just do it. It's like you cliche, but just put the shit out. Put the shit out.
Let's do it.
It's in the ecosystem.
You need what? But you
Like,
need
put
them
the shit
people.
out,
You
like,
need
alright.
them people around you to tell you to drop that shit too, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
you need
facts.
to.
Because if she
Shout out to
wasn't
the
there,
sister.
would you have dropped it? We would have told you via text and shit. But
Because I
what
seen
that
clips and
gonna do?
stuff.
What's that gonna do?
Right.
Somebody in your face like, nah, nigga, drop that. Like, you do that shit. Like, for real.
It's really about,
It's hard, man.
do you believe that you're an artist or not?
I do.
And when you believe in it, an artist, you got to share your art. An artist
Exactly.
will paint to themselves. They will make music to themselves. But it's something about sharing it. It's like sharing a story. You want to tell the story. Something good happens, something bad happens. You want to share that emotion with somebody because it's just a human nature. When you put a lot of work into that.
Right.
And your sister knew. You can't just keep that to yourself and keep watching over. You got to get that shit out. You got to get that shit out to the world and let it be what it is. You got to let it be a child. You got to let it grow and first, cause you don't know who gonna see it. You don't know who gonna see it and be like, hey, bro, like, if I can shoot my video, I can shoot my film. Like you want to be a filmer, I don't know what you call
Director,
it, a videographer on a video or something like that. You want to direct some shit. It's just one of those moments of, I was telling Kickback this.
Funnel that shit.
Nigga blew the ashes away.
It's ridiculous. I was telling Kickback about how we met a producer when we were in the music, and they charged us to just listen to the beats.
Fuck out of here.
Just listen to the just not buy a beat, just to come over and listen to the beat, right?
You could not like none of them bitches.
Could not like it. We was out maybe $75 to $100, somewhere around there, right? And recently, I got a message from that producer wanting to come on the show, and I'm like, the full circleness of it is,
You charging that nigga $200 on soul, bro.
Here you go. And there's Jamal.
but no, it's business. It wasn't no disrespectful charge. It was just what it is. It was
No,
like,
that's
the
what
nigga
it
popping.
was.
The niggas were super popular.
That's what it was.
When a nigga
fuck
popping, you
that.
got to pay for time. It's time,
Yeah.
it's money. But
That's fair.
the full circle of, if we would have stopped putting out music right then, like, oh, it didn't work out with him, that was our big shot, whatever, quote unquote.
Mhm.
Stop right there. There's a bird in here. Oh, he said, "Be mindful of the birds."
Wait.
Yeah.
Really?
No, there's no bird in here, but
No, but really, he be on.
Yeah,
I
because the
know
windows
what's
be open.
going on. I just like how
The-
nobody does. They're like,
God
what?
damn.
Everyone's safe. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Of course.
That really be.
He said, of course.
I got to
We're
look for shit now.
I lost my train of thought, man.
Man, you talking about putting shit out there and not
Full
stopping.
Full circle.
Oh, full circle is if we would have stopped there, it would have never been to the point where he's coming on my show now. Like, that's just
Seeking
what
you.
it is.
He's
That's just
seeking
what
you.
like, kept putting out music, kept putting out, like, we letting a trial or a tribulation stop you is not it. And if it's what you call it, if it's you that's holding you back, just tell yourself you're the greatest. Because to you are. You can't be nothing but great to yourself. You can let yourself down, but you be like, damn, I'm gonna do better next time. Hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully, for real.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, because I got so much.
Because if anything, you do it for yourself.
That's what it
Yeah,
is for
that's
real.
what it is.
No, for real.
You know.
Exactly what it is.
What else you doing it for? Your damn self. You like that shit, didn't you?
I do. Fuck
Yeah,
with that
exactly
shit.
right.
Exactly, nigga. You
I
Exactly.
do
fuck
fuck with that shit. That shit hard.
Hold on,
I gotta be in it. I gotta be in it too.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be in the next one like this. I
Keep
mean,
talking,
I don't
bro.
know for real. Then I'm just not in it no more. That's my one camera on. Y'all talking conversation. I'm like, hey, I don't know. Then that's my only.
I'm
part.
so ready to shoot this
Mm.
next one though. Like, I'm really itching though. So I ain't even too mad about the time. Like, you know what I'm
We
saying?
gotta do a horror movie, bro. Kickback House of Horrors. I've
Kickback
told you. I've
House
told
of
you about this so
Horrors.
many times, bro. I've told you about. Remember, we threw the party 2012 because it's that time, like
It's
today,
that time
tomorrow
frame.
type shit. So, 2012 when little girl, when that person that passed out in the backyard, we had to
Not
get
when
her
he
back.
Wait.
A person passed out in the backyard very
Niggas
early in the
always
party,
passing out.
and we had to take this person back to the crib. He drove her. You remember that?
I do
Banks
remember
tripped
this. I do remember you doing that. I do remember
that.
that.
Man,
I remember that.
he's a
I
good
remember
Samaritan.
that.
He's a good
I
Samaritan.
remember and came back smooth
smooth as fuck.
I
My
swear
nigga
to
Jay-Z.
God,
But what
I've
had
never
happened
seen
was-
nobody
what
do
had
that
happened
fast,
was-
and then you don't realize they come back.
But what had happened was
popped up.
Dylan and them came early because they was like still in like we was not in high school no more, but they was still in high school. Like they was like going into their junior year, maybe 10th grade, whatever. But they was like, party's at 9:30. We're here at 9:25. You know what I'm saying? And it was like
Early
it was
as
a gang
shit.
of them, and they just drinking. I'm talking about 10, 15. She peeled. And we like, yo, we gotta get her home safely. This ain't cool. We always
Not at
about
10,
getting people
15.
where they gotta go, cause that wasn't it.
Hey, for real, you could. I always think about this later.
So
Early
much
on
happened
too.
that day, bro.
Like every joint that we threw, nobody had to worry about what they was drinking.
Nope, because we was not
You-
like that.
you
Because
go-
that's
you
weird.
Go, you come, you go. That's
People
it.
would come fuck with our
Like,
parties and figure out what liquor they
all that
liked.
weird
They
shit
be like,
that
I don't like
happening on
this.
with y'all little niggas, bro. I swear
Yeah,
to
that's
God,
weird.
Like, y'all
Nah,
niggas
bro.
learn this shit from some weird ass niggas, bro. Like
That day was so wild because that happened very early in the party, and then after that, remember that somebody's tire had popped down the street, and it sounded like a gunshot, and everybody was like, "Yo!" And I was like, "No, the tire." I'm so happy I was outside and saw it, because if I wouldn't have saw it, I would have assumed that
Somebody-
also.
Yeah.
But I actually seen it with my eyes, and I was like, "No, y'all need, chill out." So the fire department came to get this car down the street, but still in view of the party. So it's hella people in the front yard,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
sure
"Can y'all
is.
please get in the back?" You know, people don't like listening quickly. So I'm like, can y'all just like really get in the back? The
Right.
fire department there, I don't know what they on. And we on the main street and we ain't never had no problem. So I was like, we ain't starting today.
Right.
So then the firefighters, they come down to see what we got going on because there's hella people at my house. And I'm standing there, I'm like, what's up with y'all? Y'all fixing the tire, right? Like, why y'all down here talking to us? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, no, it looks like it's jumping or whatever corny shit the nigga said. I was like, yeah, something like that. And then they was just like complimenting the party. And I'm like, that's interesting. Y'all should just go back down there
you
though.
probably see some weak ass parties.
But that same moment they was talking, like before they walked down, Banks was in the middle of the street, underage as fuck, with an open container, drinking it like he was in his house.
We was drinking.
Something probably cheap. Not no disrespect, but we
Yeah, you know.
At that time, yeah, it was probably
no,
cheap,
because
man.
we spent all the money on everybody else's bottles.
yeah.
Yeah.
He probably had like some. I don't even
Paul.
want to say, yeah, E and J maybe. I'm like, you are tweaking, bro. And he looked at me with a straight face. He said, "Hey, fuck you, light skinned ass nigga." I was like, wow. I was like, you know what?
Sound like some shit he'll say.
He said that to me.
Sound like some shit he'll say.
I was like, you know what? If you get arrested tonight, that's on you. I said, that's on you. But
Yeah, he
you keep-
definitely on trash.
Yeah, he on trash.
Bruh.
I threw up in the bushes that day, and I thought nobody saw
I
me.
swear to God, I think
And then Real saw me.
I think he threw up in the middle of the street too.
He probably did throw up in the middle of the street, but it was that day was too much. But the next morning, to come back to the Kickback House of Horrors, the next morning, me and you was smoking in the whip in between the houses because everybody was dead in the house.
When we listened to
Legendary by Wale.
Yeah,
And I was like, we did it. I was
That
like,
shit a
we
fucking
did it.
banger.
I was like, that's
That was a
us.
good
We
night.
are legendary.
We have
He
a
performed
photo,
that at the
actually.
concert I went to.
We
That
got a
shit was
photo,
so
'cause
hard.
We was in the Jimmy.
We were.
We was in the back of the Jimmy. There's a photo somewhere floating around.
All I know is that day was crazy, and we was like, we did that finally.
That shit hard.
we
that
had
was
a lot.
awesome.
We had a lot of good parties.
That was the same. That was the day that Juice started the juice bottle or whatever you call that joint where he mixed every. Thank you, the Arizona bottle. I think that's the day or the time frame he started that.
Arizona.
He just poured all types of shit.
Yeah, all different liquors.
All
And then,
different- in
but
the
he'll
Arizona
put just Arizona will just even it out.
But if he passes it to you, liable to like probably die. You like, oh shit. Same with Banks, where he steal his people liquor. He pour a whole
They
bunch
got
of
that shit
shit.
for Vince. At least I.
Oh
felt
my
like
god, it was past. You know what? You're right. It was. A big
At
deal.
least that's how.
But
I
no, we
feel.
was talking about Kickback House of Horrors that day. So we got to throw a horror movie and people die and fall through the floor, and then that's the person who died haunt the party the next year.
This nigga.
But it would not be that basic.
What we talking about? people?
Kickback House of Horrors.
Oh my God. You still need to make that.
I know. I
Can
was
we,
telling
can we get that going, please? I'm glad that's the
Hey,
conversation.
yo, talking about
hey,
the
yo.
2012 party, which was 10 years ago.
Y'all had this one party. That shit was
The Arizona
smacking.
bottle, yeah.
Oh my
Which
God.
one? I think that was the origin of that
It was in
bottle.
November.
It was at his house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got really drunk at one of those. I was drinking one.
Yeah,
one straight
Stefan
out the
was
bottle.
there.
Stefan was
Was
there.
it in the
was
house?
that?
Was it?
It was
my
at your house. It
Ooh.
was at your house that you in now. Still, it was when I was working at the depot with these Negroes.
What was that one?
It
That
was
shit
for
was
something
smacking.
random. It had.
Uh.
Oh no! Was it when we were shooting that video? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm about to say okay.
But we did like three.
No
of
way,
them.
no way. That wasn't.
It
for
wasn't
that.
because we did like
I
three of
drove
these
up
things
for
we're
that.
talking about.
Y'all drove up for that one. I'm mad I missed that.
But yeah, I think the one you talking about, I got really drunk at.
You
You
weren't
did.
in Banks
Did I?
video?
Oh yeah,
That
You
video
got the
never
bucket
came
hat
out.
on.
I did have
The
bucket
video?
hat on.
The video with them
never
two,
happened.
Them two dudes.
It never happened.
No,
that was the most
that one,
awkward
yeah,
thing I
we
ever
never
did in my
finished the
life.
video.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
video
That was
never
one of
came
the
out.
most awkward things I've ever done in my life. I was
The
like,
video
I was
never
not
came
ready for this.
That one probably.
I was like,
It
who are
was
these?
your part that was supposed to come up and record, and we couldn't do it.
I was like, I don't even know what's
'Cause
happening.
I was
Like,
yeah, no, that's exactly what he said. He said, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do.
That
I don't
shit
get
was-
it. I don't know what's going on. And I was like, what do you
It was too much. That shit was
I
funny as
hated
fuck.
every moment of that. I was like, this is the worst, but I got to do it.
Can we do a kickback House of Horrors where, like
input.
you know, like in scary movies, like the person's always trying to like
The
person
tropes.
the first have sex
The different tropes.
gets killed.
Everything be the opposite.
But I'm saying, but you gotta think like in the hood,
You gotta get cheeks to stay alive in
You
this one.
always looking for the hoe.
You gotta get cheeks to
We
stay
gotta find the
alive.
hoes.
But
We gotta
it
find the
would
hoes.
be it would be so clever to the point. It'd be like would Jamal be in them parties back in the day, and he's like a heat-seeking missile to the women's.
missile?
He's like, "Where's the
I gotta
twerk?
stay alive.
Where's the twerk? I'm
Where's the twerk?
No consent back
Where
then.
the Hoes is a zombie movie where you
That's
Are
where
the
you-
zombies fast or slow?
No, where the guys are the zombies or the girls trying to have sex to stay alive.
I feel like that already is a movie.
I think it is, but not from a
Yeah,
hood
Netflix, I'm about
perception.
to say.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Not
But
from a hood perception.
Kickback House of
Exactly.
Horrors could easily be a analog type of deal too. So
It can
could
be the
all different
new
ones.
Tales from the Crypts.
But it'd be
How
the
long would you
it'd be
think
the
this would take to
2012
make?
part.
Tell me.
That shouldn't
That's that
take
one
too
shit
long.
Yeah, Tale from the Crypt with the creepy guy.
How long
He's
would you
creepy.
think that would be able to take to make?
I mean,
Not
What?
long.
I feel like it was easier back then.
We get some
'Cause I'm
good
usually-
special
We would
effects
have just
people.
did it during one of the
That's
parties.
it was
It
the
gonna
2012
take
party
long at
because that's
all.
what we was talking about 10 years ago, and then like how Banks told me to shut the fuck up in the middle of the street. He was drinking underage in the middle.
Is
of the
there
street.
like old footage of this too to make it like more? Like,
I mean, there's a lot of old footage scattered across this universe.
There was a lot of good footage of it. There was
Y'all
a
got
lot
a lot of decent shit.
So we were doing this then.
Man,
Like
2010,
we were doing
11,
live
12.
streams in or live recordings.
I'm about to
in
say
the
yeah,
party.
because it was all
Laptop.
live.
Not on the Mac. I remember
On the
that.
Mac.
That was
So
dirty.
we had a lot of
That was
content that we had to
dirty.
take down because a lot of underage stuff. We were
Right.
underage. People were underage. There was
This
a lot of-
sounds
Everybody was
crazy.
drinking.
It was everybody.
Everybody
just
drinking.
liquor.
So I
It was-
tell
it
it
was
They
average
snitching.
white kid stuff. And
Average
the
white
hood.
kid shit.
it was
in
white
the
people
hood.
there.
Yeah,
It was
it was white
They
people,
was
there, and
some
it was
crack people.
average
Yeah.
white people shit because
Yeah.
I've definitely seen it.
They were
But
much
they
worse
not
than
getting
us.
arrested. Sorry, it's the truth.
Wow,
It's the truth.
took it there.
Fucking truth. Fuck.
The way we like to wrap up the show
Tell
is
me no lie.
watch this. Wait a minute. I know. That's what the way we like to wrap up the show is. Light change.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
wondering what was
Is that
going to be
a new
That's
thing?
it.
different.
That's
Is
just
that
a
a-
light
is that a
change.
new
I'm
thing?
proud of that. You better be proud of our progression.
Hey
That's it.
man, you gotta give
gotta
yourself.
know what the
you gotta
tone
pat,
is.
you got
loves this so much.
you gotta pat yourself on the
It's
back.
colored radio, so we gotta match
Different
the
colors.
tone.
You had that
colored
purple
radio.
behind you smoking the whole time. It looked cool to me because I could see it. It looked like you in the
That's what I'm saying. It's just-
everything purple.
We have
joint.
purple behind everything purple. The way we like to wrap up the show is we like to go around and say we're reading, watching, or
This is
listening to. I will start with King Mall first. What are you reading, watching, or listening to, sir?
Just watch. What is it? Hide the Hog or some shit like that?
High off hog.
Yeah,
The
that's for
pork-
the second time. Yeah.
about pork.
Oh, the that documentary, the joint.
Yeah, it's like documentary about food, how all about black culture, food, and everything. How it just is the backbone of every American dish that you probably have now.
Mhm.
How it started there
Like
and then
most things
continued.
here.
You know,
Yeah.
a little bit of that. What else I watch?
You know, random.
Right.
Our yams are either our yams are just sweet potato.
Oh, cause y'all heard about. Oh, I cracked it. I cracked everybody. Damn, I was trying not to crack.
I'm like,
Continue.
Our yams are just sweet potatoes. We don't get real yams.
I'm not a big yams fan.
It's just random. It's just random foods. It's just
I
random food
eat
conversation. Because people say you're eating
Oh,
yams.
How do you feel about sweet potato?
How do I feel about sweet potato? I almost died of a sweet potato pie intake in 6th grade during Thanksgiving.
You allergic?
But no, because I almost ate like way too many pies. I almost passed out and died. It was crazy.
Shout out to the sweet
You know,
potato
you try to
pie.
eat as many plates as you could when you was younger. Yeah, I took it there that year.
I was
I'm sorry, Mo.
strategic.
Continue
was
on.
really
I got off
strategic.
topic. I got off
No,
topic.
wait. I'm gonna get on that plate shit. Be strategic, bro. Big plate,
Here we go.
multiple plates.
Big plate. A lot of big plates.
No. 2 big plates,
I
right?
don't eat like that no more, man.
Food.
Like-
No, I'm just saying. Back then, though,
it got dirty. It got dirty.
You got your main course, boom. The
Before
side one,
America got fucked up.
it got all your desserts and all your
I'm
bread
talking
and shit.
I'm
So
talking
you
like
ain't
middle.
gotta
I'm
come
talking
back
like
for the
middle
second
school
roll,
like
bro.
time. I was like, I'm eating like 3 pies today. Like I'm about to take it there, and I like keeled over and like was like, I'm never eating more than 1 pie every year.
I'm eating 3
Slice.
pies today is a wild state.
And I was always this
You a
skinny.
savage, bro.
Continue. I was always this skinny.
Yeah, I've been like this forever.
Bro, I don't even remember the show, bro. But it just
What are you reading while listening to?
life.
Life. You're
Life.
listening to Life. You're
There you
reading
go. We're
Life.
gonna listen to life,
Alright.
everyday shit.
Kickback. What are you reading while listening
Not
to?
ready.
Well, this is your guys' friend. I don't
Like,
know.
hey,
who brought
bro,
it
he
here.
made
hasn't
me
done
forget.
200 shows. in
Yeah, I'm about to say
Like,
that's
you
something
watch
I should be-
TV. You watch
Yeah,
TV, don't you? You
okay.
don't watch TV no
I
more?
give y'all a couple things I've been
Bro,
watching.
he just threw me off.
I've been watching.
On the
I've been
show,
watching
bro.
the offer about the Godfather and how it was made.
Okay.
Pretty interesting. The last episode.
What
came
is
out
that
yesterday.
on?
Paramount Plus.
Paramount.
I've been watching that. I watched that We Own the City.
I got
HBO
the
Max.
episode 3, and I couldn't handle how dark it was. It was
Yeah,
it was so
it's-
How
heavy.
far in you?
I watched the whole thing. I
It's
watched
6
it, whatever.
episodes on.
Yes, it's a
It's
limited
episodes,
series
but
or
it's
whatever.
heavy.
I don't know if
those-
I could do it yet.
I mean, it's taxing. No, that's some things I'm watching. I'm not reading nothing right now, but I'm about to get that Battle Cry. What's that Battle Cry of a Man or Cry Within Him? I forgot what it's called, but this dude got a real smooth little self-help type of deal I'm about to get into. He be helping kids out like in dojos and shit like that, and it's stuff like that. It's pretty sweet. What else was listening to too, right? Father dropped a tape the other day, real random. Remember Father?
Really? Yeah, I fuck with Father.
He got like 2-3 songs in there that's like very good. It's
How's
the
it?
How Young Ebony too. Remember the first
Yeah.
one?
Oh, yes.
It surprised
Come
me.
on, Father.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
thank you.
I've been listening to that.
Thank you, Father.
I've been listening to
I kind of want to listen to
It's
it
been
now.
no. There's
Oh,
a
he
couple
makes
of-
great porn rap.
Yeah, the first one was
It's-
something.
it's
Did
graphic
you ever
porn rap.
hear
Great porn
you ever heard
rap,
"Spoil
baby.
You Rotten" that he made? That's a banger. Like that shit crazy. But I've been
I
listening
mean,
to that.
man, when Risk came out, like,
for sure. That was the thing.
Like,
Him and
Like
like
with
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McConaughey.
That
Yeah, he
nigga
was
took
going
over
up
the
on a
world.
Tuesday.
come on.
Drake was.
But listen to that and listen that
Should've
West Side
said
Boogie
Father.
had dropped today too.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
He got a song there with Soulja Boy that's outstanding.
Need more black superheroes.
He has a
West Side Boogie
song
is
on there
nice.
with Soulja Boy that's outstanding. I'm just
Yeah.
letting y'all know that right
Big
now.
blood energy on that
Oh,
song.
it was great.
Oh, God.
In the order I listen to these songs, because you know, like you do in the seaside or whatever you call it, I do
Mhm.
that with everything.
Yeah, you
the
gotta-
way I listen to it is great.
Yeah, you got
He
to
said
make
the
it
way
your
I
own.
listen to it.
Just saying.
Gotta make it your own. Okay.
Big facts.
Turtle like that song. just saying.
Chris, what's it? Top 5. What are you reading, watching, or listening to, sir?
What am I watching? I don't even watch TV for real, honestly. Like I don't be watching shit. Damn, I don't.
You watching fight videos on YouTube?
No, I don't.
No. Tucked
No.
off. All right. Yeah.
I
You
seen
listen?
Scarface the other day.
Scarface?
Yeah.
Okay. Classic. Very
I ain't watched that in
classic.
a while.
It's a good movie.
You are you reading or listening to
I
anything?
got this Marvin
Absolutely.
Gaye autobiography
Mm.
I'm reading. That's pretty interesting. Cause I'm planning on doing like a biopic with him type shit.
Okay.
But what I'm listening to? I would have said Drake, but he pissed me off.
Yeah. Man, it's different, man. You gotta be outside for it. You gotta
He needs
you gotta
to
be
go
I've
to
been
a- he
listening to
needs to
hella,
go to a
um,
rager. Go to a rager.
Hella Gunna
Okay.
for real.
Yeah.
Free the slimes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
That's a way to support. Pay them pockets. No, for real.
Oh shit, I be listening to old shit for real.
Yeah.
Hella
Project
R&B
Yeah.
and shit. Project Pack, hella.
Okay. That's the list, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I'm gonna do mine real quick. I'm listening to Honestly Nevermind. That's what I'm listening to. One song though, but I'm listening to it.
I'm about to say.
It's being heard.
You know
I'm
what?
about to say he's about
I'll
to come
put that.
over.
I'll put that up there too.
I'm listening
One
to
song.
that. That's a really good song. I played it like 4 times and
We
I
all
heard
have the
it
same
because
brain.
I couldn't
That's all
play
I'm
anything
saying.
else from that.
We all got the same brain. All same 3.
But I'm holding true to if you go outside to a club, it's gonna be the jam. It's gonna go hard. It's
I
gonna
don't
go
know what club
crazy.
it is.
I don't know that club either.
You know,
I'm just-
like somewhere in New York,
Yeah, it's on Jersey House Music Club.
San Francisco.
It's gonna be it.
San Francisco. Yeah,
It's won the championship. It's
No,
lit.
okay, if we're in Miami, it's 3
Oh,
a.m.
my shirt is already open.
Anything from that album comes on,
No sit-ups.
it's lit. It's lit.
That's very. I mean, I'm also in Miami, so that's
It's
true.
lit. That's what's
I'm with both of you
okay.
guys. We in there fist bumping like a motherfucker.
Shirt open. No
Reading,
Big facts.
rating
Big
part
facts.
2 of Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. I'm gonna get my Jurassic Park on again.
You gotta see the new one.
I gotta see the new one.
They already dropped.
Yeah.
Let's
Y'all,
see.
did
The
y'all
Buzz
already watch
Lightyear came out.
Stranger?
Yeah,
Doctor
I
Strange?
watched- Oh,
Doctor
no.
Strange.
Okay.
I was hearing mixed reviews about that, but I never know nothing.
I watched
Yeah, I
the
ain't watched
review
that.
of it. I didn't need to.
I'm
watch
just
it.
gonna wait till it hit
Watch
Disney
the-
Plus and just keep it
I'm
pushing.
waiting for it to hit
That
the
new
Disney
Buzz
Plus.
Lightyear John came out today.
Is it fire?
I do.
I'm not seeing it over the weekend, Father's Day. No, I'm going next weekend.
Oh yeah, that's probably a Father's
I'll
Day
be
go
thinking.
to.
Me and my mom
Take
go
my
to
kids
movies
to
all
go
the
see
time. That's our
Buzz Lightyear.
thing. We be in that theater.
Yeah.
We know when to go and when not to.
Yeah, that's probably.
This ain't a
fair.
weekend to go
Yeah.
to see that.
I like y'all family is like that.
Just me and
Just
her.
moviegoers.
Yeah,
Right?
me and
moviegoers are-
Moviegoers
I like going
right
to movies.
there.
Movies are fun.
to
People
go.
should be watching The Boys. The Boys season 3 is
Boys is
out.
really
The Boys
good.
is
That's that superhero. Yeah.
Fucking
I hear it's really
Fucking
good.
crazy, bro.
ridiculous.
It's on Amazon.
I got my coworker on it, bro. He binged that
I
shit in a week.
I knew you was watching it.
A week, bro.
That's a lot of episodes.
I don't know. I don't want
He
to say.
started
I
from
don't want to.
season
I
one.
don't want to say it's giving Blue Hill. What's
Shit
that,
crazy.
John?
Blue Apple.
What's that? What that football show you used to watch? Blue
Oh,
Hill Mountain or whatever. Blue
yeah.
Mountain, whatever.
Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State.
State,
I don't want to
Blue
say
Mountain
it's giving that energy, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, Jamal probably watched this. The
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
Shit fire,
It's
bro.
fire. It's fire. It's fire as fuck.
Everybody I know that
Yeah.
watch it love it.
Chris, man, thank you for
Oh,
coming
man,
on.
thank
This
you,
is
man.
this is a great episode. We went longer than I thought we would go, for real. Kickback.
Shout Color
Always-
Radio.
Oh yeah.
Always great to
Try
have
pull
you.
up more.
Shout out who you want to shout out? Any projects you got coming? Anything you want to get people ready for, or tell them to stay tuned? You know, whatever.
Put
you
it
know,
Yeah, just
you know,
stay
put it
tuned.
on.
I'm gonna have something in the works. Shout out to Islam. Shout out to my family. Type shit.
Type shit.
Kickback.
King
I might,
Ball,
I might
thank
start.
you.
I
With the
might
shit.
start rapping again.
You might start
I
rapping.
might start rapping.
No,
again.
no, cause I fuck with that shit though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know what
yeah,
you mean.
yeah,
About to
yeah,
say
yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Is there
Yes,
a
please,
Yeah,
please
I'm
do,
fucking with
please
that.
do.
They still say, "Oh, this beat crazy." I was like, "All right."
Kickback, thank you. King Maul, thank you. S. Dot, thank you. I am Juice Shrub. Play that funky music.
Sure.